Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juce, and tonight we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition Fall of Plaguestone, written by Jason Bowman. This has been a lot of fun to play so far. We are just wrapping up Chapter 2 of the campaign. It is a short campaign. Everybody tonight should be level 3, I believe. And so if you haven't done that, please do so right now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. With that, does anybody want to do the recap of what has happened so far and what happened last episode? Don't all volunteer at once. I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys a hint.
We might be in a dungeon right now.
I couldn't even. Yes, we are. And there was, we went to an orc camp, and there was some sort of like little dungeon area off of the camp. Remember, there was like a stone horse, and there were like, there were like rats with like boils.
We found an alchemist lair, and they were experimenting on infusing elements into.
Yes, those are the exact words I was searching for.
Yep, and they were orcs, so you are correct.
I think we tried to befriend a fire kitty, but it burned somebody and ran away, and right now
I shined a red dot for that fire kitty, and it was like, oh, cool. And then
that was great.
He did, he totally.
That's what I keep warning my son of. Be careful, you're gonna get burned someplace you don't want to.
That was definitely a cat's kryptonite. I had to give it to you.
And then he ran off. I wanted a kitty friend.
Yes, and then we raided the alchemist lab, and we ran into the alchemist.
And his
and
creation.
then, we ran into the thing he was making, which was extra fun.
Mm-hmm. That was. I thought I was going to.
Yeah, I hated that. Draven almost died again.
Mm-hmm.
Like this time,
the closest
really,
I've gotten to it.
Yeah, he really almost died this time. Yeah.
I'm not sure who saved us, but I'm just going to pretend like it was me. But I'm sure we're going to give all the credit to Durgan, so it's okay.
No, I think it was you, actually. I think you delivered the final shot when I was listening.
I think it was, yeah. I was unconscious, so I don't actually know what happened.
It doesn't matter. The stories we'll tell will be different.
After the blood got ripped out of my body.
The bards will sing of Durgan's success.
Yeah, wasn't it like a blood creature or something?
It's called a blood ooze is what it's called. And
gross.
It is really damn cool. So it is a fourth level creature. It has this really cool ability to clot. So, I don't know, as a reaction, it was able to reduce damage taken by 5.
Oh, yeah, he jumped out of the guy that was strapped to the table that was, like, missing
parts. Whenever a creature was adjacent to a blood ooze and takes bleed damage, the blood ooze regains an amount of hit points equal to the damage dealt. However, you guys had already killed the alchemist. So if he was in there and attacking you guys, like with like a crossbow or whatever, then every time you would have been hit, this thing would have also regenerated some hit points if it was within 5 feet of you.
Well, some of its attack, didn't its main attack actually cause persistent?
Siphon Vitality. The blood ooze draws forth blood from nearby creatures, causing their flesh to break open and blood to spill out, which replenishes the blood ooze. Each living creature within 15 feet takes 3d6 slashing damage, and then you had to make a fortitude save. The blood ooze
I think that was the thing that put me down.
Of hit points equal to half.
Yes.
Single creature took the most damage. But every time it attacked you, it did 1d12 plus 8 bludgeoning plus 1d6 persistent bleed.
Yep.
Like, it's just, this is a cool monster. That's something that I'm definitely going to revisit in future games. I don't care what the game system is. That thing is cool. Love it. Okay. But yeah, so you guys had just killed it. There was a note that you guys were really anxious about. And we ended the session before you could read it. So
let's read it.
So with that, before we get into that, I do want to quickly plug the super chat menu. We're coming close to the end of this, and the super chat menu, if you guys are interested in helping out the players or myself to make things extra difficult, you can do so. $5 will buy a hero point for any of the players you choose, a single point. $10 will buy me a villain point that I can use against them. $20 buys 5 hero points. You can either give them all to one player, split them among the 5, however you want. One for each of the players, however you want. And with this, we do the normal ways of using the hero points where you can get back up, or not get back up, but do re-rolls. And we also do it for if somebody is dying, they can spend all their hero points to be stabilized at 0 hit points. However, if a player has 5 hero points, there's 2 things we let them do. If they are dying, they can spend all 5 hero points to get back up with 1 hit point. Or they could choose to do 5 hero points to do an automatic critical success or enforce an automatic critical failure on me. So those are the different ways we use the hero points. And haven't gotten a chance to do an auto crit yet or auto critical failure. So maybe one day. So with that, you guys had picked up the note. Now I am going to fast forward a little bit. So when you guys ransacked the whole place, didn't find anything else other than this note, you started making your way back to Plaguestone and were reading the letter. So the note had a set of delivery instructions that told the orcs where to deliver goods, and they also mention Halad's drop-off stump, which you guys know about, and you've been there, and also from there to Spite's Cradle. So you now have instructions from Halad's drop-off stump to Spite's Cradle. And it makes mention of Spite's Cradle being Vilry's lair.
Who's Vilry?
She's the one that's sort of operating all of this behind the scenes.
So that's not the ranger, is it?
No,
that's Noala.
That's Noala.
Okay.
It's
It wasn't even close.
She was
there.
the daughter of was it a druid that was guarding the area?
The original druid who was trying to help people during the plague, the big thing that gave the town its nickname, Etrans Folly, the Plaguestone nickname. And eventually that druid got sick and died and nobody helped her. They kind of blamed her for the plague and stuff. Her mother. So on your way back, after you guys have read the note and kind of gone over it with Noala, she says, well, let's go back to the tavern and have a meal, maybe have some of that bear steak and regroup a little bit. And so traveling back goes pretty uneventful. You guys do find out that Noala did trap some more plagued animals, plagued wolves and some smaller creatures, and put them out of their misery. When you get back, it is dark, so it is probably perfect time to eat dinner and possibly rest for the night, do whatever you need to do in town. But yeah, so you guys get seated around a table. And Noala says, so it sounds like we've got all the information we need at this point to proceed and stop the person who is causing this blight and poison Bort.
Justice for Bort.
What was the goblin's name?
Finnick?
Oh, Finnick.
Yeah.
The new location that we found out about, can we figure out about how far that is? Like, how long would it take us to get there?
So you guys know, according to the map, it's about 20 miles west. It's near the the Five Kings Mountains.
Is that about a day?
Yeah, I'd say so.
20 miles. Jeez. Not nothing.
So are we gonna go get her? Maybe light her on fire.
Is that what you mean by get her? Light her on fire?
Usually. And besides, that's the best way to deal with a plague anyway.
Set it on fire.
Yeah, just burn it out.
I mean, that's probably true.
That's a pretty simple solution to a complicated problem.
To be fair, that's a solution to any problem.
That's true.
Just burn it all down.
I
Yeah,
understand.
most problems just stop
Christmas
if you set it on fire long enough.
That's true. That's true. Build a man a fire and he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
That's a good one.
It makes chicken taste so much better.
When it's burnt, you like it extra crispy or original recipe?
Cooked. So, you know.
I see.
I mean, you can overburn things sometimes.
Overburn things.
Sometimes.
Overburn.
Overburn.
Burn.
The burn itself has been burned.
Yeah. Burns on burns on burns.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem to do much for the turnips, though.
Nawala asks you guys, so what did you guys fight exactly in there?
Blood.
Yeah, I heard you say that before.
And where the fuck were you?
What are you talking about? I told you I was back taking care of any of the other animals.
Oh, yes.
I'm not equipped to fight. And she kind of shows you her arm again and how jacked up it is.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, you got better.
Your arm looks like it's in working condition, though.
Mostly, when it's still attached.
Mine might as well not be attached.
We fought some blood that jumped out of a man's body. It was really freaky.
How'd you fight blood?
How did blood fight us? I don't know, but it did.
It was
I used
an
a
experiment
sword.
that the alchemist was creating.
That's
science.
really concerning.
I mean,
Yeah, not normal.
you've adventured before. Haven't you seen any oozes before?
Yes, but never of the blood variety.
Well, us either, but it's just like any other ooze, but made of blood. And it really was good at killing Dargan.
Like, real good.
I mean,
But
Most
then
things
Durgan
are.
fought it off all by himself.
Even while unconscious.
Sure did. Yep.
I sense a reoccurring theme here. Durgan says that he's unconscious most of the time, and then you guys throw a ton of admiration to him for fighting it off while unconscious.
Because on
Durgan.
top of all of his other exceptional traits, he's also very humble.
Durgan, how are you so good at fighting unconscious? How does that work?
I wish I could answer that, but I've yet to see it.
Well,
Because-
obviously.
Because of the aforementioned unconsciousness.
Listen, don't mess with Durgan's confidence. He's very confident. He gets right up into the front of the combat, occupies the creatures, and then everybody does their part.
That's right.
I
Durgan
hope
has
you
the
guys
most
are telling the
important job.
truth, because maybe you guys are putting him on a pedestal when he is unconscious and giving him false sense of security.
He's not dead. I think he's earned a sense of security.
But it sounds like and looks like, and she looks at some of his wounds. It looks
The
like,
various wounds.
yeah, it looks and sounds like maybe he's barely getting by. I mean,
I hope you're not saying that we throw Durgan into the line of fire, because Durgan 100% volunteers to run into the line of fire.
That
I
is
mean-
true. It's,
I mean,
it's
if-
not.
It's either that or just the line of fire is just attracted to him so much.
He's a very big target. The line of fire tends to find him.
With ease.
And also, in our adventuring party, unlike some other adventuring parties, Durgan has a very good health plan and medical. I mean,
Right.
he provides a lot of it himself. But
He's from Canada.
Balthazar,
That's
he's a
true.
half-orc from
Canada.
Canada.
Most of it's free.
Canada.
but also Balthazar is always there, ready to get him back on his feet.
Yes, by sacrificing my own life essence. I'm not using it, so.
Okay. Interesting. Well,
Actually, now that you mention that, I probably could also use a bath for some reason.
Probably, because you are covered in sweat and blood. So, not all of it's even your blood. Some of it's just the ooze blood.
Or blood that got whirlwinded around when it was siphoning it out of us.
Yeah, that was pretty gross. You might want to have a bath. I would recommend the lavender bath bombs that they have. They're very, very nice.
Yeah, I feel like Durgan is probably exceptionally covered in blood because I believe he was
Oh, yeah.
unconscious on the ground when the blood ooze just fell apart.
First,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Durgan is gross right
Yeah.
now.
I don't technically have skin, just scar tissue.
Yes, it's all collagen
Layers
at
of
this
it.
point.
But he's brought
normally-
so much clout back with him, or is that clot?
he just
Wow.
needs a granola bar. He'll be fine.
Just some orange juice and, make more blood.
Delma
Normally
serves
when
up
I-
some food and drinks for everybody as you guys are talking.
Thank you, Delma.
You're welcome, Balthazar. You're
Normally
so
when I
kind.
take... thank you. You have provided me with such wonderful baths. I think this is the highest form of love one can show.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know
get you
things.
some more of those lavender bath bombs that you were enjoying last time.
Oh, thank you. Durgan's going to need one, and he may actually, like me, have to slough out the excess flesh when he's done bathing this time, because there's definitely some loose bits on there now.
Yeah, that's TMI. I mean, I'm sure we'll see it if we need to, but yeah.
I just want to warn you, because someone's got to clean that tub when I'm done with it, and
Yeah,
I know that there's some gross stuff in there.
We will. Have you guys seen Finnick at all?
That's sort of what I was talking about. Finnick's definitely had to clean up my excess flesh.
That's what I was hoping for. I mean, you guys said that
you
didn't
want
do
Finnick
it.
to do it.
I would love it if he could return back to work. We could use him around here.
Oh, he still hasn't been back.
Well, no, we told him to hide out until we got back.
Oh.
And then we got back and forgot to tell him he could come out of hiding.
To answer your question, yes, we have seen Finnick. He's perfectly innocent.
We'll find him in the morning and tell him to come back. Come back
Okay.
around.
Yeah.
Probably been enjoying his time off without everyone yelling at him and treating him terribly.
Yeah, well-deserved vacation.
Well, Halad's already arrested, so you know
He should get
Yeah.
a raise.
who's
no,
going to
this
treat
one's on
Finnick
us.
bad now.
I don't know. Other people are assholes to him, too.
Yeah, some of the farmers, but now that Halad's gone, instigating it, I think things might change around here a little.
I think you
Thanks
have
to
too
you
much faith in
guys.
humanity.
You guys have done a service for us that we can't repay you for.
But you could.
My
I
point
believe
is-
this is the part where we tell them that no payment is necessary.
Is it?
Well,
Well, the
that's
food,
what you're supposed to say.
the food, a warm bath, and a place to sleep for the night is payment enough.
I thought our saying was no payment is too great or too small.
Yes.
Or
And
too
chicken.
great.
I don't recall that discussion.
You could give Scrim a chicken.
Yeah.
Ooh, alive or dead?
Either way,
We have plenty of live chickens around here. We could definitely get you one.
when job is done, brothers will take chickens home.
Okay. We will happily arrange for that.
Want to
Will you
take the
guys be
chicken home?
performing for us before you leave town?
Yes.
Grim can play.
Oh, I would love that. Love if you guys put on a show. Obviously, I overheard Nuala and you guys talking about finding some place about 20 miles out. Hopefully that goes well, because we would
Someone
love to
dropping eaves.
see a show. We haven't had that kind of excitement in a long time around here. So
Well, that makes sense. We'll try to do something nice for all of you before we go.
After my last performance, they asked me not to perform anymore.
You can perform, just not indoors anymore, Crick. With the fire and everything.
Things start burning and they always blame me.
I mean, it's usually...
Didn't we
Nuala
just have a
pipes up.
conversation about how fire fixes everything?
Nuala pipes up. I don't see why they would blame the fire thrower for all the fire.
We'll do the performance down by the river.
Yes,
It'll be fine then.
yes, somewhere where there's a bucket brigade nearby.
Oh, that sounds
Although
lovely.
I'm thinking about incorporating bees into my act.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Didn't
Okay.
go so well last
It needs
time.
a little work.
Are you
Practice
gonna dress in
makes
a bee suit?
perfect, Greg.
That'd be great.
You're gonna juggle bees? Like juggle like hives or something? That would be
Maybe.
bomb.
You should have taken the juggling fee when we leveled.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That was a feat option. Juggling.
I don't understand.
Talent to juggle. Actually, yeah, the feat is kind of cool. Can't you like juggle and throw a couple things like at your enemies or something?
That would be dope because you could juggle bombs and then throw them at people.
It lets you carry like extra items basically in your hands. That's the idea I think behind it. So you could have like 4 daggers that you're holding or something.
That sounds cool as hell. You should have
Yes.
done that.
But
Juggle
I think it's
tons of
only
bombs and
available
make
to
them
like
explode.
like rogues and swashbucklers and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't see that one on my list.
Oh, it was on my list. I contemplated it actually.
I just ended up taking incredible initiative. I figure I'm a little jumpy.
Yes, I love it.
You're a little throw happy.
Yeah. At first, I was gonna take magical crafting, but I'm like, I'm never really gonna make anything. So.
Right. Not enough downtime in this game.
Bombs.
Nuala says, so what's your guys' plan for Spite's Cradle?
Oh, that's easy. We'll do what we always do. We go, we show up, we come up with a plan, and then somebody usually messes it up.
Oh.
And then something ends up on fire.
If you guys don't stick to the plan, what's the point of making the plan?
We're really good at making plans.
Not if you don't
Because
follow them.
Because one of these times it'll actually happen and it'll be nice.
No, it won't.
Muriel and Durgan are great at crafting the plans.
Mm-hmm. Just not usually the same plan.
No, that's true. They give us 2 very good option A and option B in no particular order. And then we do neither.
Right, and then alchemist fire goes flying through the air, and
Yes.
then we improvise.
Sometimes you just have to wing it.
Can't say we don't know what we're about, though.
Is
I
this
think
how
we bond over the planning.
Is this
Yeah.
how your circus performances go too? You make a plan
Pretty
for a
much.
show and then just freestyle the whole thing?
It's mostly improv at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of our signature thing, though.
What's your act, Balthazar?
I just remove parts of my body.
Oh, you're
And
not
then I
like one of
toss
those people
them.
who puts a sword down their throat or something?
I can do that, too. But I like to, like, pop out an eyeball or, like, remove a few knuckles, and then I toss them to Crick to juggle them. Yeah. And then Crick, with his fire-throwing skill, will, like, toss them through hoops of fire. Like, he'll throw my eye through a hoop of fire, and I'll just catch it with my eye socket. It's really cool.
Oh, snap.
Says the person with one eye.
Yeah, it hasn't always worked historically. Crick did melt that one eye that one time, but he got a little too close to the ring of fire.
Yeah,
And
we don't
also-
actually do that trick anymore.
Well, I still have
Like
one
we were
good
going
eye.
to, but I think Mario told Balthazar he's not allowed anymore because he won't have any eyes if we make another mistake.
It's all right. I mean, I don't need them.
Oh, sounds like Muriel might be the responsible one.
Yeah, and then Muriel does her combat demonstrations where I get to play the corpse.
Just stabs you?
Yeah. Oh, yes. She stabbed me many, many times. Mhm.
Okay.
I'm very, very good at taking a hit. Like Durgan. Learn from the best.
Well, she can also tell your fortune. She's got a whole deck of cards that knows
Yep.
everything.
That's actually part of the joke. She says, I see in your future you're going to get stabbed, and then she stabs me.
It's
It's
part
funny,
comedy.
It kills
But-
every time.
So it's pretty accurate. So it's pretty accurate then.
That's right. Yes.
Love it.
We are a big hit in some circles. We're sort of a niche kind of show right now. Sort of underground comedy, if you will.
If A Bug's Life was an adventuring party, it's us.
Classic movie.
Yeah. We're part of like, we're sort of like, you know, there's circuses, and then there's sort of like the alternative circuses, and that's kind of where we're at, you know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We definitely have a following.
I can't wait to see this act.
It's very violent. Don't bring your children.
Well, there's not a lot of children in Etrans Folly anyway.
That's good.
Oh, that's terrible for a town.
Yeah.
No, that's good. People shouldn't grow up here.
What? We like our town.
Whatever floats your boat.
So how many plagued animals did you end up finding?
Total, I think between the two places, well, 3 places, 2 places. I think like 8 or 9, mostly wolves. Couple squirrels. Those little small gardener stakes that shot lightning too.
I really would like to fight like an alchemical manipulated squirrel.
Well, dang it, we should have talked about that in session 0.
Everybody says that until you're fighting alchemy created
A
squirrels.
karate squirrel. The size of one of your goblin friends.
Yeah, I guess we probably shouldn't mess with squirrels.
I walked away for 10 seconds and I came back to Karate Squirrel.
Yeah, Durgan wants to fight a.
Juice is making a new role-playing game, and it's called Karate Squirrels.
Dude, I would be all about that.
Writing it down, stealing it.
You know you'd play it.
To be fair, if I fought a karate squirrel, it would probably get like critical hits on me, and I'd be down in 2 seconds.
Karate
Probably.
chop.
Just knowing how these things go.
So with that, Nuala says that she's going to return home, but she thanks you guys, and she tells you safe travels to Spite's Cradle. And she gives Delma some money for the whole meal and says, all theirs is on me.
I can't remember. Were we trying to hook Durgan up with her?
Not Delma.
No, that was the
Delma.
other one.
Nuala.
No, not Nuala either.
No.
It was the half-orc.
Yeah, it was the half-orc that was with the original caravan.
That makes sense.
Tamley, I think was
Yes.
that the
Yeah.
Family.
Are they still even here, or did they leave?
They're here. They're forced to stay here too. They've been sleeping in the wagons.
Wait,
I
are they
forgot.
still forced to stay here? Because that was only until we found out who killed Bort.
They're here until the judge arrives.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
This is town on top of every other great thing with it. It has a crap juice.
In the meanwhile, we've been coming and going all over the place.
Yeah, but you guys have been basically like deputies.
Wow.
Well,
They
actually,
haven't been like
we-
held prisoner. They're just here as like, witnesses and stuff. Like they're still treated normally.
Honored guests. They just get to stay in the
Yes.
wagon.
I mean, if this place had more rooms, but you guys are taking up the rooms.
Dead
This
house.
is a small
Well, she
town.
could stay in Durgan's room, so
We took a house. We have a dead house.
That's true.
I slept in a crawl space. It was awesome.
The bath is in one of the rooms in this tavern, though.
Yeah,
Is there just the one bath?
in the whole town?
So we could like
Town
go to this
sucks.
place and try and get this witch, or we can just wait till the judge comes and be like, "Yo, your person's over there. You should go do something about that."
Yeah,
You
go get a
could.
bounty hunter.
What would,
I-
I mean that would end the campaign really quick.
I don't think the
mean,
judge would be able to
You guys
actually.
wait 10 days, and Vilry is found guilty, but we got to
Oh,
catch her still.
No, Juice. The whole end of the campaign is just a high courtroom drama scene of us
You
testifying.
can't handle the truth.
Yeah, we just testify at her trial, and it's super intense. I GM the crap out of that, but I'm also a lawyer.
I was
I was gonna
I would
say, I
love to
think-
try. I just have no idea where to start. I'd have to.
I would GM the crap out of that, but I would be the only one that was having fun.
We might have a guest GM for that. I'll call my brother-in-law and be like, "Hey, can you pretend to be a judge for me?"
Oh, any lawyer would love to pretend to be a judge just to fucking roast judges for a little bit.
I love it.
I guess we're bounty hunters now.
Except for no one's paying us.
Well, I tried. No,
What are you talking about? You got chickens coming. That's the
we
eggs.
did get a big bear.
Yeah, you got all that bear
Yeah.
steak.
Yeah, we're sort of
And I got
working on the
this cool
barter
hat.
system.
I do have this. Joe
Well,
backpack.
sort of, except for we
Yeah.
actually had to kill the things that we got.
True.
So that's like the worst part. There's just there's a bear over there. Go get it.
All right. So Nuala leaves. You guys are left there. Would you guys like to stay in the rooms or go to the dead house tonight?
I'll stay in one of the rooms.
All right. You have a nice hot bath waiting for you. Bath bombs are sitting next to it on a stool. There's a nice towel there for you with the bath bombs next to it. It's actually really nice. In fact, the towel is folded to look like a squirrel.
Oh, nice.
Karate squirrel.
A karate squirrel. Even has its hands up like this.
Wow.
Well, that's terrifying. I don't know if I want to.
Around its waist.
Durgan just imagine Durgan just opens the door, sees karate squirrel
And
towel, and
slices
just
it.
backs out slowly.
No, you guys go up to see what's taking me so long, and I'm just like laying unconscious, and the towel's gone.
It's an animated towel. New weapon. New
Oh
monster.
man, write it down.
Bestiary 3 has new animated objects in it, I think, so I'm pretty sure
Killer
Towel will get
towel.
into one of them.
I love it. Yeah, I got it. I just got that this week.
It's good.
I plan on looking at it on stream in the next few days or so.
I'm just going to say Tooth Fairy Swarm and leave it at that.
Oh, no, I'm with you. Like, that in first edition was the best monster. So
yeah, it's my favorite thing in all three of the bestiaries.
I did look at it. I did look at that one so far.
Yeah. They just have an attack that's just literally them pulling your teeth out.
Mm-hmm. Charisma score dropping. Yep.
All right, I'm going to stay here as well, actually.
Okay. Do you want a bath as well?
I most certainly do.
All right. They get you a bath, and the towel is folded to look like Durgan.
Wow.
Everyone's worst enemies. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I take back everything I said about this town. It's awesome. The master of towel origami.
Balthazar,
turnips and towels.
Your towel is folded to look like a cat, because cats are very clean.
Oh.
Mm.
That's...
Balthazar, I'm also going to stay here because I wish to spend the night.
So are there multiple baths, or are we just like hot tubbing it?
Yeah, there's different. Each room can have like a trough pushed in there.
Okay.
That's turned into a bath.
That's so gross.
Metal trough.
Though. All of us in our state hot tubbing it is disgusting.
Especially Balthazar. Like, I would not get into a tub with someone of Balthazar's.
You shouldn't.
Oh, he would sit super close too. There'd be like 90% of the space open, and he'd be like right next to you.
I don't even think that would matter. Like, just the fact that his skin flakes would probably be floating on top of the water.
Okay, so overnight,
Just a Balthazar broth.
Like, oh, that's my
fingernail.
fingernail.
Balthazar broth is the grossest sentence.
Do I get some hit points back?
This episode might have to get renamed Balthazar broth.
Balthazar broth. Ooh, it's musty. Strong aroma.
I feel like that's like a chemical that Crit could use in some sort of like potion or
Oh, it's highly flammable.
explosive.
Something.
Yo, for real. Someone should take a bottle of
Bottle
my
your
bath water. Of my bath water and throw it at somebody. Come on, Juice. Make this item. It's amazing.
I mean, you'd have to bottle up your own bathwater.
Sell it online.
That's on you guys. That if you guys want to legit do that in game, I'm not stopping you. That's on you to take a bottle, scoop it, and plug it. Like,
I just want like
it probably stinks. Like I like just rot. Like rot boy.
Balthazar leaving the bathroom wrapped in a towel, and then just like seeing Crick just like down the hall, sneak in, dip a flask in, cork it, and be like, yes, I have it. Crick, can you
extra
do that,
potent
please?
if it contains like a toenail or something as well.
Literally a Balthazar bath bomb. Literally.
That's so gross.
That's what I use as an acid attack.
What about the goblins? You guys get in the room together too? All right. You guys are all
sleep under Muriel's bed.
You guys all get. I will super chat if the party has to hot tub it.
So gross.
Yeah, like, so you guys are all able to take your baths, get your rest, all that good stuff. The night passes. Does anybody grab bath water? Going once.
I'm not doing it myself because that's weird.
Going twice.
I'm not the alchemist.
All right. Nobody did it. Okay. So next morning comes, and again, it went as expected. Do you guys want to buy anything before you head out?
Do we hit points overnight? What does that?
I can make sure everybody's healed up to full just with my medicine skill. So
perfect. I only needed 10.
Oh, okay. Just a second. Yeah, you get a minimum of 12. So
okay,
yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
I only needed 5, so yeah, I'm good.
Do we have a party treasure?
I think you're the note taker.
If we do, it's on your notes. So
I was like, I think Durgan's the note taker in the group.
Well, see, I don't have any. I don't have any. I have like a spot for SP and GP, but I don't think we actually. I didn't write anything down, so I don't know if we didn't get the numbers or if someone else was tracking.
I don't think you guys have gotten any gold.
I don't think we've gotten any
I don't think we
stuff
have.
really
Yeah.
that we haven't
Halad.
divided up.
Halad was the last time you guys got gold, I think. No. You guys got some stuff last time.
I don't know. I'm just looking at what I have written down, and it's like,
Because we didn't have time to actually search for treasure, did we? In the last session.
No, we pretty much just we ended right after.
All right.
After the
Yeah.
fight.
So you guys got a small stash of coins worth 18 gold, a fine set of silver scales worth 30 gold, that were from the alchemist guy.
30 gold?
Yeah, so a total of 48 gold. We'll say you sell it all.
Okay.
You also found a cold iron dagger and a wolf fang talisman.
Ooh.
And 8 gold in random coins. And
Sorry, how much was the...
that's all you found. You missed out on some other stuff at different points. There's no way you would have went back and looked for, so...
No, I just basically the alchemist layer though.
Yep.
We never did get the opportunity to loot it, so that's something that.
so we're each up to like 10 gold. Woohoo!
You also
Living.
where was it? I think another 30 gold from the reagents.
Wasn't Crick holding on to those?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take them and like turn
Okay.
them into bombs.
Okay, that works. Yeah, it was 20 gold worth if that matters.
It does, because that means I can make like 8 bombs out of that.
Okay, perfect. Yep, and
Which
that was it.
makes me happy.
There's not a lot of gold in this adventure unless I put it there. So
Yeah. Does the town
Is
have a
that-
shop? Like, would they have? They wouldn't have potions or anything, would they?
you could get potions. Yeah, anything in the core book I'll allow, pretty much. I mean, obviously there's some things pretty high, but you don't have that gold, so.
No, but so I'm going to get 2 minor healing potions.
That cold dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Is that magical?
I think it's just a cold iron dagger.
It's just cold.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a flavor thing, I think.
Well, it does. It can affect certain types of creatures that they may have damage reduction or damage resistance that would overcome.
Mm. Yeah, it just says a low-grade cold iron dagger.
Oh, okay.
So cold iron weapons deal additional damage to creatures with weaknesses to iron, like demons and fae.
There you
What
go.
about that?
Do you want that dagger?
No. What about that token thing? Was that
The
magical?
Wolfang talisman?
Yeah, the talisman.
I'm pretty sure. It just says Wolfang talisman. Is that in the core book?
Yeah, it should be. It should be a consumable too, meaning you only get to use it once. I think. Most low level treasure is consumables.
Gotcha.
Wolfang Talisman. It's on page 570. So I'm not going to look it up though, because I don't know. My character wouldn't know what it does. Do we have anyone that can actually identify magic items in the group?
I have detect magic.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if they were magical. Sorry, I should have stated that probably. But if necessary, I shall
I have
cast.
read aura cantrip, so I can get if the item is magical and if it is, what the school of magic is. Is that the same as what you can do, or different?
You can identify magic
so.
with the Arcana skill as well,
It's
if you're trained in
yeah,
it.
presence or absence of magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'll let you guys know. Let me see if I can find it.
570.
Oh, I learned the School of Magic.
Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, it's the same.
Evocation. This wolf canine is bound in a strip of leather and tied to a buckle or strap of a suit of armor. When you activate the fang, you deal bludgeoning damage equal to your strength modifier to the target of your trip. If your trip would already deal physical damage that doesn't include an ability modifier, add your strength modifier to that damage. So to activate, I think it's a free action. It says Envision. Trigger has to be you successfully trip a foe. And requirements, you have to be trained in athletics.
That sounds like a great Durgan item.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Because strength.
But does he have a trip? Well, I think
I do not, and I'm actually not trained in athletics.
See, so you might as well sell it. It's 4 gold.
Or did I forget to do that? Just a second.
But most of the stuff in this is by silver anyway, so. All right. Thank you, Victor, for the $10 villain point. We will be putting that to use in this next portion for sure. It's going to be glorious, I promise.
Are you sure you don't want to take the dagger? It is a finesse weapon. You can use your dexterity for the attack rolls.
Okay, I mean, I can take it.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do in town?
Probably go tell Finnick everything's chill.
Yeah, we should do that at least on the way out.
Okay.
Minor things like that.
All right, you guys approach where you left Finnick. You see him frolicking outside of where he's supposed to be. He seems a little happy. He's like playing with like the fuzzies from like dandelions, trying not to like let him hit the ground, and he's picking them up and blowing it and then skipping and catching it again.
That's surprisingly wholesome.
Yeah. And then he sees you guys out of the corner of his eye and stops and freezes.
Yeah, your instructions were very clear.
I didn't go back to the town.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be hiding out, not playing with dandelions.
Well, it gets boring. You guys left me here for a couple days.
Oh yeah, you can go back in the town now, by the way.
I had to go and eat
Yeah, I was getting there.
squirrels. I had to eat mice. There isn't a lot of food you left me with.
All right, whine, why don't you? We protected you from the law, man.
Are you sure I'm okay to go back?
Oh yeah, totally. We caught the guy. You're good.
You got halad?
Yep.
Woohoo!
Yep.
He does like a Mario Brothers jump with the hand in the air.
Oh, that is very cute. Do that again.
Woohoo!
Oh, Finnick, bless you.
And he's
I'll grab a dandelion, tear it out of the ground, and just hand it to him. Just go nuts.
he puts
No,
it
you
on
do all you
top
want
of
now.
his ear and like wedges it between his head and his ear. And then he gives the 2 goblins a big hug. And then and is like, "Thank you so much for your help."
You remember to stick up for self. Don't let people push you around.
I will remember that.
I was right. You deserve better.
With Halad gone, I imagine it's going to get a lot nicer. He was so mean to me. I can't wait to see Delma and give her a big hug. She's always been so nice.
She misses you, so I think she'll be happy to see you again.
Oh, I
I
miss
was
her
asking
too.
about you.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Definitely a treasured employee.
Oh, she always lets me eat the table scraps and everything too if I want, which I always want to. I always ask her for them. She also
Hey,
lets me
look.
eat like fresh meals, but I'd rather have the scraps.
That's actually just pretty normal for people that work in the service industry, honestly. Everybody steals food off of plates.
Yeah, you
not
you
that
have
bad.
to. Like, why would you not eat the food off the plates if they don't finish it?
It's a waste.
I know.
Okay, I get you. I eat the scraps out of the trash can myself, personally. But that's just, I
I've
prefer
done
things
that.
a little more rotted.
Yeah, but that tastes good. It's okay. It's got extra flavor.
It is. You get me, Finnick.
I do.
Halad is arrested. He's going to face justice eventually. We were going to just sit around for 10 days and wait for the judge to show up, but we're going to go kill somebody instead. Yeah, don't worry. It'll be fine. We're good.
Who were you killing?
Villery.
Who?
Villery doesn't mean anything to you? Great.
Never heard of her.
Mm.
Well, I hope she deserves it, because that would not be nice if she didn't deserve it. What if she's nice?
No, she's not nice. She's the reason that people thought you were a murderer.
Really?
Yeah.
She's pretty much terrible. The worst.
She's the worst. Well, if she's the worst, then she deserves it, and that's okay then.
Yeah. We're going to go get her.
Set her on fire.
Well, thank you guys. I'll see you soon.
Enjoy.
Stay safe.
Have fun being back at work.
Bye. And he runs off. Like, he just starts sprinting into town as quick as possible.
Man, get you employees like that, huh? So happy to show up for work.
Yeah. No kidding.
So enthusiastic.
10 out of 10 right there.
Without a doubt. Employee of the month.
I don't know. I think they make the rest of us look bad.
What, goblins?
No, employees.
Oh, go-getters like that?
Yeah. You get one of those in your job, and then the boss wants everybody to be like that.
Well, hey, lucky for you, we're all self-employed.
That's true.
Well, we're sort of paid at the mercy of the crowd, you know. Are we small business owners?
I mean, we pretty much are.
I
right?
think so, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Independent contractors.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs.
Like
Entrepreneurs. That word you said. It's a good
Entrepreneur.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us. Yes.
It's called entertainer.
Got it.
Entertainer. Yes. We're very entertaining. And we kill people occasionally. Shall we?
So you guys just debate like being small business owners and everything while you're walking. I mean, it's a long walk, so you could argue about this for a long time and discuss like, are you guys an LLC? Are you incorporated? Like all this good stuff.
There's no paperwork.
If you're under the table employees, all that good stuff. And
well, I mean, the goblins can fit under the table very easily.
True.
Low-hanging fruit, I had to.
And as you're doing this, about halfway through the day, you see that spotted leopard in flames go running through the woods chasing a deer.
Well, good for it.
Balthazar, now's your chance.
Come back, I want to pet you.
Are the woods catching on fire behind it?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
I want to cause a forest fire.
Well then.
Sure, yeah, there's not a lot of dry leaves. It's all green in this area at this point.
I say go be free. If you love something, let it go.
Oh, it goes. It goes really fast. Like, right when you're like, get back here, it's like out of sight, gone. And then you don't hear it anymore.
Majestic beast.
It's odd how it doesn't set anything on fire.
That is kind of weird.
That would be copyright infringement.
Do you think it's like the oil
if this thing runs around setting things on fire, that's Crick's job.
I see. Yes.
Well, sometimes
since we're so legal now.
Yeah.
Gimmick
we've got
infringement.
that locked down. We don't have an LLC, but we've got trade secret law for Crick.
It would be nice to have someone to set things on fire with.
All right. You make your way through the forest. It's starting to get a little dark. You're almost at the end of your 20-mile journey. With it about to be dark, do you guys want to press on? You could probably get there fairly soon, or you could set up a camp.
It'd be better not to go in there after hiking literally all day.
Be fresh as a daisy.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh as a dandelion, if you will.
Yeah, maybe we should not light a fire tonight. I say with great sadness.
Crick, I put an armor on Crick. I know how hard that was for you to say. I want you to know you're very brave.
We don't wanna draw the witch's attention. I don't want to get mutated.
You're a strong goblin, Crick.
What about Scrim? What do you think?
Scrim, what you got? You agree? Oh, okay. I think he said earlier, I think he's got some work stuff he's wrapping up too. So that might be it. So what do you guys want to do? Think you want to bed down?
Yeah, I think we should rest for the night.
Or with a fire?
I would say without. I mean, we should probably.
That's out of character, don't you think, Crick?
It is very out of character.
He's kind of nervous, maybe, because of what's about to happen. Maybe he's just,
He doesn't want to get mutated. I saw that blood ooze and what they did to the guy on the table. And Allan had a terrible, terrible mutagen habit.
Yeah, I don't want that. Don't want to end up an experiment. Because I feel like if there's like someone experimenting with blood and fluids and human bodies and stuff, like, I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but I'm a bit of a specimen. I think maybe I might be of interest to some such person.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that. If it comes to it, just set me on fire instead. I think that's probably better.
You can do that.
I knew you would.
I don't think it'll come to that. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, it's not going to be fine, probably. Something bad will. I mean, Durgan will probably end up flat on his back.
Oh yeah, I'll be bleeding out by the time we get her. So.
Well, you'll still take all the credit.
Yeah, I'll still get all the credit. I don't want it. I don't take it. I just receive it.
Who wants to take first watch?
I'll do it. I don't sleep much anyway.
I could take second.
Okay.
I'll take third.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Grim take third with brother.
Double goblin watch.
Durgan, you got all that heavy armor. You should probably go first or last.
Well, well, if we got 3 watches, that should do it, shouldn't it?
Should cover the night. Third shift,
That way I could spend the night practicing being unconscious and really nailing it when the time comes.
He's a method actor.
Really own it. Oh.
I have my process.
You're doing great, Durgan. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Concentrate really hard and try and make blood come out of the ear.
Perfect.
Throughout the night, we just periodically shout, "Hey, Durgan!" When he doesn't move, it's, "Oh, he's got it. All right."
Yeah, nailed it.
But taking the damage Durgan has taken at any point during this game, I'd be dead several times over.
All right, so the night passes. Nothing seems to happen on any of your watches. You wake up, you pack up, start moving forward. Now, you do know that this place is in the mountains. It's like in between a couple mountains is where this is all at, based on the map, in the Five Kings Mountains. So as you approach, you do see the mountains in the distance, and you can see there's a wooden wall that seems to be going from one mountain range to the other part. It's not the biggest. It's probably this is a small gap of about 60 feet wide. And you see the path goes up to these large wooden doors. On top, and you guys still have some cover of the forest. On top, it appears as though there is something moving back and forth, like pacing on the top of the wall. What would you guys like to do?
Hide, stealth.
Or actually, okay. Let me read the read aloud text, because this might actually give away some stuff too. So, the directions from the Orc Laboratory lead to the foothills far west of Etrans Folly. Here, nestled in the shadow of the Five Kings Mountains, there are countless small valleys and crevices, but the directions lead to one particular valley, a place called Spite's Cradle. Up ahead, a wooden palisade spans the valley, a gigantic double door set in its center. Beyond this wall, a guard tower is barely visible, although it's difficult to tell what is occupied. But yes, you do see movement ahead behind the wall.
Should sneak up?
Yeah, brother, go see what that is.
We'll go sneak up.
Okay. What's your stealth modifier?
Is huge.
That's what she
11.
said.
Yes.
11. Okay.
Scrim is expert at stealth.
Okay.
So I have a 14 plus 11 is 25.
Okay. So you start working your way up there, weaving through the trees, and you see a big like rock that you're able to hide behind. And by big, I mean big for you, not necessarily big for Durgan. Probably like a 3 foot tall rock.
So like up to my knee, or
Yeah.
just a little over the knee.
Right.
Yeah, and just to be clear, like I'm keeping an eye out for things that like weird bushes and trees too. Now,
Yeah,
because now I'm suspicious of like plants that are going to come alive. So I'm not like walking in any vine pits. Like I'm very actively looking at what I have in front of me, and then I move in a stealthy way.
Watch out for moss. Moss is sneaky.
Yeah.
Now you're going to learn about the biting boulder.
Very, very aware of what's going on.
All right. So let me share the map. So you can see the wall to the left there. You can also see what looks like a tower to the right. Hang on, where's that area?
Okay.
There it is. So this is the wall, and you can see this tower off to the right.
And where do I see a person moving on the wall?
Or
or
actually, the tower I think is right here. Actually, you see them at the tower, but it's from the view back there. It almost looked like it was on the top of the wall.
I see. All right.
But
So
you don't
when
see them now that you're up here.
Yeah, when I get close enough and I can look at both towers, basically I just want to look and see if anybody's got a direct eye line other than the person that's up there.
Yeah, you don't see anybody now. Since you've come up here, you don't see anything.
So if I climb up to the top of the wall and I don't see any guards over on the other side, do I see a way to get in? Is there a gate? Is it locked?
Okay, so you want to climb the tower? Or not the tower, but the wall to look over? Okay.
Yeah.
They're 15 feet high. They are carved to points at the top. How would you like to climb? Just with hands and feet?
Yeah, like a running parkour kind of. I mean, is it a solid wall like stone?
It's like, no, it's wood.
Oh,
but
wood.
It's vertical, 15 feet high.
Yeah.
Pieces.
Whatever. So I'm doing a wall, like I get a good running start, and I'm gonna jump halfway up the wall and bound up and try to grab onto the top.
Okay. Give me a DC or give me an athletics check.
Yes. That's a 27 total because I have an 18 roll and a 9 for acrobatics.
So you literally road runner up the wall and grab the spikes at the top and hold yourself up.
Yeah. What do I see? What's
so
on the other side?
Looking around, you can see that the guards in the tower don't look like they're even paying attention. So you see 2 guards in the tower straight across now.
Yeah.
It does not look like they're even paying attention right now.
Okay.
Beyond that, though, so you see what's pictured here. You see like a building almost that's been constructed coming out of the mountain to the left there, from your point of view. And then to the right, we'll say you're like right here. To the right, you just see this part of a building that's kind of coming out of the mountain as well.
And I don't see anybody like lurking in the shadows over there.
Nope, you just see what looks like 2 guards possibly talking to each other in here, 2 orcs.
And that's what, about
30 feet ahead.
30. Okay. So I'm assuming that everybody else in our party is 60 feet back.
Yeah, they're at least 60 feet back.
So here's a question. Can I hold myself up and I'm going to use the message cantrip that I have from my my minor magic feat.
Mhm.
And I'm going to message back to my brother, who I could see because I have dark vision, and tell him that is 30 feet from wall.
It's daytime now. You guys had already camped, so.
Oh shit, that's right. I was thinking it was night.
Nope.
All right, well then I'm not going to stay up there. I'll slide back down. But I'm not going to cross the open ground. I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
And message back to him and let him know in Goblin that it's 30 feet to the manor and other towers there. 2 guards not paying attention too well.
And I will relay that to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Talk back, Crick.
Should we all sneak up?
Yes, come on. Who has bow for shooting long ways?
I have a crossbow.
So
It's
do
too
I.
slow, though. Scrim had idea that maybe some of us climb over and make it to the wall of castle, and someone else with bow sit and wait in case those guys see us and shoot them.
Like a sniper.
It would probably be pretty hard to shoot a bow while trying to because again, it's a 15-foot wall. So to straddle it might be fine, but I still think it'd be kind of hard to shoot a bow at the top of it. You know what I mean? At the top of the wall.
Maybe person go over other side. Maybe everyone go. Scrim don't know. But
Yeah, I think we should get
Catchphrase.
We could
into the courtyard.
Yeah, we could just go one at a time or
Yes.
something.
Scrim had good idea. If go straight, then you go to Manor House, which is probably where Bad Woman Lady Witch is. Or if go to right is Tower. Maybe us sneak in because Tower is closer and go up in there.
I like that. That's a good plan. Let's do that.
Scrim go up first and lower rope, or everybody climb?
Why don't you go ahead, Scrim? Scouting is your speciality.
Scrim gets out. I get out the rope and grappling hook. I do my wall run. Once I get to the top, I toss over my grappling hook and let my rope fall for them, and then I'm gonna vault over.
Okay. Give me your athletics check to get up and over first.
Okay. That is 10 plus acrobatics is 9.
All right.
Thank
You get over no problem. You're able to lay your rope down. They because of the rope, they won't have to make a check. They're able to get up and over as well. When everyone gets over, beyond the palisade is a well-trodden yard. A small wooden hut is built against the southern rock wall, facing a squat stone fortress. A guard tower stands at the north end of the edifice, while a 2-story dome anchors the south. The fortress has a brooding look about it, with narrow windows set between heavy pillars of rock.
So was our idea to go into the guard tower first?
That was the plan Scrim laid out.
Yeah.
Yes?
Man.
Us sneaked over there.
All right, so straight across over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sneak up quiet, we will.
Okay.
Very stealthily.
Everyone who's going up the stairs, give me a stealth check.
Oh.
I feel like I should just be back up. I'm going to wait at the bottom of the stairs because stealth is not a thing I can do.
As long as you're staying in the grass, you don't have to make the check.
I'm gonna stay with Durgan because I'm super awful at stealth too.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'm not an expert at stealth like Scrim, but I got a 50-50 shot at this. I feel like.
You at least have a positive modifier to
Yeah,
to stealth.
and he might need some backup or something.
I'm stealthing at a 22.
Well, maybe
Okay.
it went okay. I got a 14.
No, it's not bad.
Okay.
29.
Okay. So you guys start going up the stairs, and who's in front and who's back? Who's where?
Scrim up front.
Scrim in the front. Who's in the back? Okay.
I will be in the back.
So Muriel's in the
Yeah,
middle.
I'll go in the middle.
So as you guys are doing this, halfway up the stairs, Muriel trips. Not like hard, like she doesn't fall, but she definitely makes some noise as her feet scrape across the stone steps. You hear this, and then you hear. Do any of you speak Orcish?
Yes, I'm a half orc.
So Durgan will hear, "What was that?" And in a female voice.
Hey, Durgan, what was that?
That's actually what they said.
I thought we were about to do an Abbott and Costello sketch.
Yeah. Who was on first?
When
I just speak Orcish as well.
all of a sudden on the roof, you guys see her point her arrow down over the edge, and everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, balls.
Sorry.
I tried.
Did you damnedest, sis?
It's okay.
Oh, I rolled like hot trash. Oh,
Yep.
boy.
You roll
Same.
higher than the 2.
Absolute garbage.
Yeah, it can't be worse than me. Well, it can be, but not by much.
Why'd you roll 1?
No, but close.
Yeah, me too.
Perception.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
I
Yeah,
only
got a
rolled
3.
a 3.
But that means I have an 8, so.
Well,
That's-
that means I have an 11. So
Am
I
I
guess
the only one who actually rolled double digits?
Think so, my man.
Possibly.
Like it.
Oh, Scrim. Hey, I
Got
mean,
12.
You guys
Well, he got double digits, but I doubt he rolled it.
yeah,
yeah,
you probably got like a 1 or a 2. 4. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So starting with Crick, 8, right? Not starting with him, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that was
That's where
first
the
person to put
initiative-
it in.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so I have 8, Crick has 8. Collins less. Okay. Durgan looks like he might be at the top. Yeah, and then Madam, Scrim, and then Madam. Okay. There we go. And I will favor the players. So Colin is the only one who will go after me. Okay. Before we start combat, though, I think this would be a good time to take our break, just because combats go a little bit longer in this. So let's take our 5-minute break, and then we will go at it. All right. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, we're back. So when we left off, Durgan and Balthazar were at the bottom of the stairs next to each other. The other three were going up the stairs when Madame Muriel tripped, made some noise, and then this orc from the roof pointed her arrow down and said, "What's that?" in Orcish. Only Durgan understood, but everyone else heard the orc tone.
I also speak Orcish.
Oh,
And
okay.
Crick.
So you also heard it then, Crick. And you heard, as soon as that happened, we all rolled initiative. So with that, Durgan, you hearing that in Orcish, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I actually want to use this crossbow that I've had for a while now. So I can see her, right?
You saw, yeah, you could see her.
Okay. So I will take a shot, and then I'll use. So I have to draw the crossbow, move it or shoot, and then I can move with my last action.
Okay.
So take the shot.
I was kind of hoping Durgan would step out and start reciting poetry in Orcish.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, I do not have the soul of the poet.
I'm just saying.
You could have 2 orc chicks by the end of this campaign.
We're going to hook Durgan up so much.
Yeah, I got to figure out exactly what the vows were that my paladin took.
So you are at a -4, by the way, due to cover.
-4?
Yeah, she's like, it's basically her head over the top.
Oh, that's all I can see? Okay. No.
It's hard to see her up there.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to move then. I'm just going to scrap the whole crossbow thing.
Okay.
I get +5. So a -4 is not worth the chance. So I'll take whatever move actions I need to get up the stairs.
Okay. You are blocked. Are you allowed to move through friendlies in Pathfinder? I don't know.
As far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't occupy the same space as them.
Okay. It would probably be about 30 foot of movement to go all the way up the stairs, just because they kind of wind around and stuff.
Okay. So yeah, I'll spend 2 actions to do that. Get to the top of the stairs, and then with my last action.
So that puts you at the you're going into the building. She was on the roof, just so you know.
Okay, I just wanted to get in front of basically everybody else.
You did. You did.
Okay. And then I'll draw my shield, put my shield up, and that's pretty much all I can do right now.
All right.
But if anyone wants to springboard off of me to get to the roof, then feel free to do so.
There you go, Scrim.
How high is it to the roof?
Oh, it's just a whole nother level. So 30 feet to get to the top of the stairs, which is where Durgan is. And then a whole nother 8 feet up.
And Durgan's 6 foot.
So we'll say 10 feet. So that's a total of 40 foot of movement. Scrim was in the front, so for him it'd probably be only 25 feet of movement. And anyway, it is Scrim's turn, by the way.
Yeah, I hunch over slightly as to make myself a human ramp.
So just to clarify, it looks like there's a railing kind of thing to get up to and then for the stairs, and then I can get up.
Yep, you could climb up his back, basically.
So because I have the steady balance feat,
mm-hmm.
It says if I take a balance action, I don't know what that is mechanically.
It's basically an acrobatics check if you were tightrope or on a narrow ledge.
Well, because it specifically says you can attempt an acrobatics check instead of a reflex save to grab an edge. So I run up, I grab the edge, and then my third action would be to stab the orc person.
Okay. Yeah, roll to strike.
Roll
for your acrobatics basically to get up.
Yeah. So the acrobatics.
It's fairly easy. It's not going to be the hardest thing in the world.
So I rolled a 10, so 19 total.
Yep, you're able to get up and do what you want.
And it says if it counts as a success, it becomes critical. So I get up, and then instead of stabbing her, can I make an attack on her weapon, to disarm?
Yes, and because
just a regular attack roll
that would actually be there's actually an action I think for that to disarm. But I think you have to have feats for that. So that's the only reason I would probably not allow it.
You could just attack the weapon to try to destroy it.
You could do that, yeah.
At the bowstring.
What would the hardness of it be?
It lists disarm as an attack.
Okay.
It says core rulebook, page 243. You have at least one hand free. The target can't be more than one size larger than you. So that all works. An attempt.
Oh, that's part of an athletics, yeah.
So,
do you have to be trained for that?
Athletics trained actions, yeah.
So, are you trained in athletics, Bill?
Wait, where are you seeing athletics? Oh,
it's directly above disarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am not trained in athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so you can't technically disarm it, but you could try to attack the weapon.
Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to disarm it like as if I want to preserve it later. I'm just I'm slapping it out of her hands or cutting it in half if it's made of wood, whatever it is.
So page 577 has the material hardness and hit points. It would probably be thin wood.
It's a composite longbow.
Well, okay. Thin wood is like a chair, club, sapling, or a wooden shield. So I would think that it might be along those lines.
I rolled an 11 plus 9 is 20 total.
20 total. So you don't hit.
Okay.
So when you come up there, and I took away the cover just so you know because you did the crit. Okay. But when you come up there, you kind of pull yourself up. You swing with your weapon at the bow. She kind of moves out of the way, steps to the side, and for an orc, you're kind of surprised at how quickly she was able to move out of the way. She moves really well for an orc. From the stereotypical orc, I should say.
Okay.
And
so, I mean, I'm at least up there, though, right? So that's fine. Yeah. Next round. Okay.
Yep, you are up there. Are you hanging on to the side still? Or do you want to actually be up there on your feet?
No, I assumed if I could, because of that thing, I can vault up.
Yep. Okay. So you're on your feet up there then?
Right.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. And then Muriel, are you doing something similar?
All right, I am going to do basically the exact same thing. I'm going to run, springboard off of Durgan's shield, and attempt to grab the edge, and hopefully make it and be able to attack her as well.
Okay.
If you do a flip while you're springboarding up, that might work for your panache.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I
okay.
assume that's what she's trying.
That's an excellent idea. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I got an 18.
On your panache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
would do it.
Okay. So then when I'm up there, what I want to do as I attack her, though, is I definitely want to make sure that I'm in between her and Scrim.
Okay. You are able to do so.
So that's a crit. Well, I rolled a 20. So I got a 29.
Okay. Yep. That will definitely end up translating to a crit.
To hit. Yep. And that is...
Because of your 20 only, though.
Yes. And that is 8 points of damage.
Okay. What type of damage?
Piercing. Would assume.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if it was like magical or...
No, I'm just using my rapier.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you slash her, and that's your turn. Right? That was all three. That was move.
Jump. Yep.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Then with that, it is Crick's turn. For you, the movement is about 35 feet if you wanted to try to get up there like everybody else so far.
Okay.
You can't see her from where you're at because of your height, because of the angle, because of the fact that she's actually not at the wall at this point because of your friends.
All right. So I will use 2 actions to move.
Okay.
Try and get up there. I guess I should do it.
Yep. Give me an athletics or acrobatics, whichever you like more.
All right. I feel inspired seeing the rest of them. But I rolled a 5, so that gives me a 12. for me to try and jump up there off of the shield.
So Crick, in the attempt to get up there, he runs. He slips off of Durgan's sweaty back. In fact, he doesn't even hit the back. He steps on on Durgan's neck. His foot slides off the side. He hits the edge of the wall, starts clawing at the wall, manages to get a grip, pull himself up there, but then falls prone. You are behind Miriel, though, and you are not engaged with the enemy.
Okay.
So there's your 2 actions. What do you want to do for your third?
Lava firebomb from the ground.
All right. So while you're up here, I should say this. So all of you guys up here now, you see this woman, orc, that I had shown you before, and there looks like another orc, a male orc that looks a little bit bigger, more brutish, with her, who's standing behind her.
Okay.
The roof's made of stone, right?
Great question. I forgot.
Well, I suspect a 10
It's
is not
solid.
going to hit.
Okay.
I suspect a 10 is not going to hit. And, I will lob it at the one behind because then I can use my splash damage.
Okay.
Which is only going to be splash damage at this point.
So 1 point.
It will be 2.
2 points of splash. Okay.
I'm
On
better
her.
at splashing.
Okay. So yeah, it splashes her. You can see like
It would be on him because of he's in the back.
Okay, that makes sense.
Actually, they're a little bit better. They do 3 now.
Okay.
Well, that could have went better. Durgan, we need you.
I'm working on it.
All right. With that, it is their turn. And the very first thing you guys hear is, in Orcish, "Ring the alarm! Intruders!" And down below you, those of you on the roof, you hear ding, 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 as some kind of like cowbell is being smashed. And down at the ground level, Balthazar, you see come around the corner a couple orcs. And they are able to get a single attack each on you. So these
You
orcs
needed more cowbell anyway.
Step on
Well,
my
this is going well.
I think I got to go back for Balthazar.
I'm fine.
These orcs are holding what looks like it's an orc knuckle dagger.
Oh.
One of them is got a 25. What's your armor class?
Not that. 18.
18. All right. Well, it's not a crit, so that's good. The other one was just a 10, so that one missed. All right. So the first one that hit you is 7 points of damage.
All right, homie. All right.
They're both gonna make their second attacks.
Let's all just calm down.
Okay. One is a 19 after the multi-attack.
Yep.
All right.
That'll do, pig.
That is also 7 points. The other one missed. All right. Up top now. The girl is going to draw her short sword, and she will attack Marielle twice. First one. Oops, that didn't count. Fell off table. All right, 17 on the die. So a 28 on Marielle.
Okay.
Is that 10 over your AC?
It is not.
Okay, so then you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage from the first strike. Second strike is 19.
AC.
Yes.
that does not hit.
Doesn't hit? Okay, so she misses. With her third attack, you guys see her, she actually steps back and does a backflip. I'm just adding that for some pizzazz. But she does a backflip and goes down the ladder chute. Yeah, some panache. And the other orc will step up to you, Muriel, and attack. With the knuckle, whatever. That's 17. You said that missed, right?
Correct.
Okay. His second attack with a penalty. That is a 20, actually.
I am
Then he
AC
hits.
20.
Okay, cool. He is going to attempt to disarm you with that. Actually, no, he's not, because I already declared he's hitting, so never mind. And that's only 5 points of damage to you.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, so that is all of their turn. So what we have right now is we have 2 on Balthazar. We have 1 up top engaged with Muriel.
Oh, Balthazar still has his turn, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I just want to paint the picture because there was some moving.
Okay.
That's all. So there's also 3 more that seem to come around the corner for Balthazar, but they've used up all their movement.
Good God. Okay.
So with that, it is now Balthazar's turn. There are 5 that are coming around that corner at you. Total, Balthazar.
5. Well.
Total.
All
Yep.
right. I'm going to use a new spell I just got. It's just so Balthazar, it hurts. I love it. A spell called Sudden Blight.
Okay.
This is 120-foot range, 20-foot burst. So I've got 2 that are like on me. Can I catch anybody else in a 20-foot burst?
Yeah, you can catch all 5.
Oh, dope.
It's basically like the fireball type of
This sounds sweet.
area. Yeah.
Fireball, but with blight. Just the first sentence. You accelerate the process of decay in the area. Each living creature in the area takes 2d10 negative damage, basic fortitude save.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So,
If they have a disease for any reason, they take a -2 circumstance penalty.
fortitude save. Okay. So the first one, I have a 13. What do they have to beat?
That ain't gonna be it. 18 is my save.
Okay. I got a 19 on the die, so that will make it. So 1 doesn't. Okay. 1 does.
3 more to go.
2 more do, because I rolled 16 on the dice. And how about the last one? Last one is 15. Does 15 make it?
Nope.
Okay. So, all right.
2d10 damage.
Yep,
It is
roll the
10.
damage. 10 total?
10 negative damage.
All right. So you, what does that look like as they take the damage? What about the ones that made the save? Do they still get hurt?
They take half, yeah.
They would take half, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay.
So they take 5.
What does it look like as it,
Well, so Balthazar
starts
just
hurting?
got smacked twice. And I think some bits fly off of him. And he falls backward and like crouches down in like a 3-point stance, like catching his breath. And I think he's even doing one of those
like superhero
kinda, like-
stance?
No, it's more
Oh.
pathetic than that. He's crouched and he's even like putting up a hand, like, you know, like uncle, I give, and then with his other hand reaches down and sinks his fingers into the ground, and all of the grass and the plants just start to wither in just this radiating spot from where he touches the ground.
Oh, I love it.
And as they do, that rot travels up. You see, like, it looks like it snakes along the ground, and it travels up their boots and up their legs, and
Their
they're-
veins and stuff.
yeah, their veins start to go black.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them, you know, maybe hop out of the way a little bit quicker and don't take as much of it. But yeah, their blood is like congealing inside their bodies right now. Basically, Balthazar's making them like Balthazar. if this spell were to go all the way and they would die, they would end up rotting boys, just like Balthazar is. So I think like little bits of their skin like start to flake off, and they just look generally unhealthy and unwell, much like Balthazar.
I love it.
Take that, motherfucker.
Nice. Okay. And how much does that? Is that all your actions?
That's 2 actions. For my last one, I'm just gonna quickly jump up and just hit the guy in front of me with my mace.
Okay.
So that's I got a +7 to hit, and I rolled a fucking natural 20.
Nice crit.
Thank you, Google Dice Roller. So
Roll once, add your modifier, double it twice. Double it.
Okay. Dope. That's 12 damage.
So you kill this guy. What's that look like?
Oh, cool.
His veins are doing that thing you just talked about. He's looking like what you said. How do you finish him off?
And I have a thing, because I have a thing when people die around me. It's one of my focus spells. I don't know if it's a reaction. Death's Call.
Mm-hmm.
Death's Call, if a creature within 20 feet of me dies, I gain temporary hit points equal to their level.
There you go.
So what's their level? How many temp hit points do I get?
They are... I have creature 0.
Oh, cool. Cool.
We'll give you 1.
I'll take 1. One's fine. So yeah, Balthazar... I think the rot sits in on that guy much worse than the other one, and Balthazar spots the opening and then reaches on his back and just springs up from his 3-point stance, grabs his mace, and just smashes the dude's head in, and just sends... And I think like as he smashes his skull, because of the rot that he instilled him with, there's just like... It looks like one of those Chinese 100-year-old eggs. Just sends like black brain matter splattering all over the place. And then he like pulls the mace back out and just looks at the other guy, absolutely insane, like wide-eyed, and absolutely mad, like ready to take this dude on. I want to scare him. But that's all for me.
So yeah, you do that. The other 4 orcs right there look at him. They're like, oh, they're a little like weirded out by just the magic that just hit them. But yeah, and it is now Durgan's turn.
Okay, yeah. 4-on-1 still is not great odds. So,
and you want to position yourself in between them as much as you can, right?
Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna just basically like vault off just jump over the rail of these stairs.
Okay. If you make a successful, I'll say athletics 15, then it'll be 1 movement. If it's 2, or if it's less, it's 2 movements.
Okay. 50-50 chance. So, 12 and 4, so that's 16.
Perfect. So yeah, you jump off, and you absorb the jump, no problem, and stay on your feet. Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to get like to the group where there's like the 3 of them that were just coming around.
Yep.
Is that okay? Perfect.
Yeah, you could do that. Okay. That leaves 1 right next to Balthazar.
Yeah, I think he can take that one based off what I just saw, but I don't want the other 3 to surround him.
Balthazar's giving them all the look that's like, oh, y'all are in trouble now. Durgan's here.
So I will take a
Daddy's
swing.
home.
I'll take a swing at the closest one. I guess the one in the middle.
Cool.
And that is 22, 13 and 9.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. And max damage, so that is 12 damage to him.
He's dead.
Okay, so I just jump over the rail, land in front of the guy. As I'm getting up, I swing my sword around and just take his head right off his shoulders.
Okay.
And then I will turn to the next one in line.
Told you y'all were screwed.
And I will try to repeat that.
All right, go for it.
18.
Hits.
Okay, cool. And that is 6 and 4, so 10.
All right, yeah, that'll drop him too.
Okay. So yeah, I just looked to the last one, and as a free action, I'll just say, do you really think you can do this?
As a free action, he responds, you think we are all that's here? We still have the numbers. And Scrim, it is your turn.
Not for long.
So there's one guy on the roof with you right now, and your brother and Muriel are also up there.
Yes. So using the positioning of full 180-degree flanking, Scrim is going to backstab that last guy until he drops.
Okay. So first action to move into placement. Second one.
Am I already up there?
Yeah, it's you, Muriel, and him.
Move around.
Yeah. So to move around him was one action, and then to attack is two, and yeah.
So the first is 17 plus 9 is 26 to hit.
That's a crit.
Should be a crit. And then so short sword plus sneak attack.
Okay.
11, 12, 16 total.
Yeah, you kill him.
Oh, good. I thought, all right.
How do you kill him?
Just like I did. Like Scrim just loses his mind and stabs three times.
Flurry. All right.
Yeah. Even if, he's dead after the first, he just,
So you have one more action. About 5 feet away from you is a hatch that is open, and you see a ladder that goes down.
I jump down it using acrobatics. Like, I don't even know because here's the thing. Scrim is not afraid of falling.
Right.
He's grown up falling down. He's an unbreakable goblin, literally. So he totally just jumps down into the unknown with blade ready to hack and kill.
I love it. Yeah, give me an acrobatics check.
Not bad. 17 plus 9 is also 26.
Yeah, so you are fine. So you do it. You jump down. You see that female orc who has switched back to a bow, and she is standing behind 4 other orcs right now. Who are standing there, short swords drawn. This is going to be
awesome. I'm just going to say this will be awesome. I eagerly await my round.
And with that, it is now Marielle's turn.
All right. Since there is no orc up here and Scrim has jumped down the ladder, I will jump right after Scrim, right down the ladder.
So you are right. So give me are you going to do a panache with that?
Well, I already have panache.
So does that just last all the combat, or does that apply to a certain creature? I'm not sure.
I think it lasts until
I use it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What I do is I use I have like a confident finisher.
Okay.
Is what I have in particular, or I have another skill I can use too.
Then just give me an acrobatics check. As long as it's higher than a 10, you're fine. It will cost just 1 movement.
Well, my plus is higher than a 10, but I can roll anyway.
Well, then don't worry about it. I guess it doesn't matter, because even if you fail, you'll be above, so it would just be a regular success. So
yeah, so I would imagine Muriel jumps down the ladder and kind of like right next to Scrim. Like you would expect her to land on top of him, but she just lands right next to him.
Yep.
Like she knew he was there. And then she is going to, she's going to attack this lady with the bow.
So the lady's behind 4 brutes.
Okay. Well, if she's that scared of me, I guess I'll attack one of the other guys first.
All right.
And that is a 25.
That's going to be a crit. Like, you guys are wiping these dudes out. Like,
they're not as scary as I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, they're not doing much right now.
We're kind of crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Scrim is just praying, like in his brain, for this great and epic battle, whereby he and Muriel and Crick just demolish this army that is standing behind, like opposing their foes with like absolute certainty, while like in his imagination, Durgan is just whipping his sword back and forth and like you know how like Sauron does that in the beginning?
They're just sort of running. They're just flying. Like, yes.
I love in that Scrim's mind, that's how big Durgan is, and he's just swinging back and forth, just throwing down 3 or 4 orcs at a time. Like there's either going to be death or glory coming right now. That's Scrim's entire MO right now.
I love Scrim.
That is 12 points of damage.
Oh, that's with the crit damage? You multiplied it?
Oh,
You get times 2.
So you roll it, add your modifier, and then multiply it.
Oh, okay. So no, then sorry. I rolled twice instead. So
No,
I'll
take your first
just
roll and multiply it.
the one. Okay. So then it would be 16.
16. Okay, so that'll kill him.
I
was like, that's low. And Panache gives you extra damage too, doesn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
So just so we are clear on how crits work, when you crit, roll your normal damage, multiply the whole thing, basically times itself. Not times itself, but you know what I'm saying, times 2.
Yes.
Times itself would be awesome.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Does anybody have
7
like
to
a
the
weapon?
7th power.
If you have a weapon with the deadly property, you roll that after multiplying, by the way. I don't think anyone does. I think it's just
I don't think we're that
but,
cool.
Yeah.
So then Muriel takes her sword and she points it at the other brute who is standing next to him, and she says, "I'm coming for you next." And
You have one more action.
I know. So, but this, as a trigger action, by reducing an enemy to 0, I automatically get to demoralize him.
How does that work?
So,
is he flat-footed then?
I don't know.
-2? I think he's flat-footed.
I don't know, but I rolled a 21 to demoralize him. And I will go ahead and attack him. Was my last action.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna hit at 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Then it's a whopping 6 points of damage to him.
All right.
Demoralized, I looked it up. Demoralized gives frightened 1.
Or
unless
2
it's,
of
unless it's critical, then it's frightened 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
And frightened is status penalty to all checks and DCs. And each round that value decreases. So
after a round,
frightened 1 would be just 1 round.
All right, Crick.
So Crick will look down the hatch.
Yeah, you see the top of your brother. You also see the back of Marielle, and you might see the orc that she just attacked.
So I'll start climbing down the ladder until I can get a full view.
Yep.
And then from the ladder, I will toss a firebomb at the back row there.
Perfect. All right. You've got 2 actions to attack if you want.
Well, that's a 28
All right.
on the archer.
Okay. That will hit.
Is a 28 a crit?
Nope.
Okay, so that'll be 10 points of fire damage. And then it will splash the other orcs for 3.
All of them?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Depending on how they're standing.
If they're all within 5 feet of her.
They are.
And that's my first one, and we'll try again.
This one's is that an agile or a finesse on throwing bombs? Do you know? I think is it agile? I keep getting them mixed up.
Agile is the one that reduces the
penalty.
Yeah.
From like 5 to 4.
No,
or something?
it's not. It's
5 to 4.
It's just the 5.
Okay.
That's probably not going to hit. That's going to be a 13.
Miss.
So she'll take 3 points of splash damage.
She will, or someone next to her?
She will.
Okay. All right. Well, you doing that to her pissed her the F off. And so she originally was going to shoot Muriel for having a fast mouth, but she raises her bow straight up to you, and she's going to do double shot. She makes 2 ranged strikes against 2 different targets. Each at a -2. Actually, she's not gonna do that. Not gonna do that at all. Actually, yes, she is. She will do that. She's gonna shoot you and Marielle. So first attack is on you, though. And that is going to be 23.
Oh yeah, that is gonna hit.
And that is...
Ouch.
Ooh, that was cocked. Okay. She does 9 piercing damage to you. She's now going to attack Marielle. So that's a 25.
I was going to introduce you to my friend Durgan, but now forget about it.
And she shoots you, madam, for 11 points of piercing damage in your shoulder. And now her last action... she'll shoot. But she's going to go back at the goblin with this one. And that is minus... So that's a 14 to hit?
No.
Okay, so she misses you.
Now she can roll to see if she puts herself out or not, I guess.
Can she do that without using an action?
Yes.
Okay.
She could spend 2 actions to lower the DC.
Gotcha.
So it's just a flat D20 roll. You need to get 15 or higher.
Okay. So it's flat, so no bonuses. She does not make it.
She takes 3 more points of fire.
Now, the 3 guys that are with Marielle are going to attack. Actually, 2 of them are going to attack Marielle. 1 of them is going to attack Scrim. So 2 on Marielle first. That's... What do they get a bonus of? Okay, so a 24 and a 15. 15's not going to do it. 24 will hit, though. Ooh. All right, so that's 9 points. I rolled max on that. Their second attacks are -4 because they're agile, so they're both going to attack you again. All right, so -4 is 15 plus their bonus, so that's 22 and 16. So does a 22 hit you? Okay, but 16 won't. Okay. And that's for 5 points of damage. Their final attack, or their final action, they are going to... I guess they're just going to attack. I don't have anything else they can do, really. Yeah, they're just going to try to attack again, but with such a negative. They're going to just hold their action. I don't know. They got nothing. They know if they have the chance of crit failing, so they're not going to do it.
Just do it. Just
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, no.
Risk it. They're not that smart. Are they?
Nah, at this point
Are they
in the
really
game,
that
they
smart?
They might be when it comes to combat.
know.
The risk of crit failing.
-1 intelligence.
I think that's sort of. I think that's kind of meta. You know, the risk of crit failing.
What is your AC?
I don't know.
I'll roll, but what's your AC?
It's 20.
Okay, so 10 or under is no good. We'll do it.
Just
We'll
let
do
me
it.
know if you. Just let me know if you crit fail.
So -8. I got a 10. And, hang on, but I got to add my bonus, so that's 17. 1 plus the bonus, so one of them crit fails.
All right.
I have an ability for that.
Seeing that they crit fail, Muriel sees a quick opening in their side, and she's gonna go ahead and take that attack.
All right, go for it. And then there's still one that's going to be attacking Scrim here in a second.
And that is a 19.
Hits. And this
Okay.
is the demoralized one.
That is 7 points of damage.
Yeah, you kill him.
Hi, sister.
So, because I kill him, can I use my other trigger ability?
No.
Since
didn't you just use it already? You've used it this round.
I don't know.
You killed him.
You only get one reaction around.
Oh.
And you just used. Oh, technically, you shouldn't have been able to do that because you used your reaction already.
It doesn't say it's a reaction. It just says it's a trigger.
All
Does it have a
reactions
weird
have a
like
trigger.
arrow thing next to it? Like a circle arrow?
Only one of them does.
Not this one though.
What's the name of the ability?
Hold on. It is Opportune Repose.
Is that a feat?
No? I don't think so.
We won't worry about it.
Wait,
You
hold
can
on.
keep looking it up. But
The other one's a class ability.
You turn the tables on foes who fumble. You gain the action. It is a reaction. It has the symbol. Yeah.
Wow.
all right, so that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. The last guy now is going to attack Scrim. Oh my gosh. That's an 8, plus I rolled a 1 on the die, so that's a crit fail. So he crit fails on Scrim with his first attack. He will try to attack again, but this time I'm going to give him the full penalty. Basically, that's going to cost him. So we're doing the 3 penalty deal. Yeah, he totally crit fails again. So this guy, like when he crit fails the second time, he breaks his Orc's knuckle dagger, and he pulls out his. Actually, he's just going to go fisting, but he's going to not. I can't believe this.
Raising.
Basically, he's like puts his hands up to fight.
Yeah, that's called fisting.
And
That's what it's called.
Puts his hand up, all right.
That's the term for that.
What? This always happens in this game, damn it.
I was just
time
going
it
to
was
say, I
all
feel
on
like
me.
Yeah.
last time we covered the fact that everybody is 12 years old.
The quivering bush.
Yes.
Oh,
And now Scrim's a hand puppet.
So
Children.
he's just gonna stand there with his hands up, ready to fight Scrim, and that is. Oh, I forgot the 2 down below with you, Durgan.
About me.
You killed him. There's 2 left down there.
Yeah, I killed 2.
You guys almost missed out on the fun. All the fun I'm having
Oh,
over
I said
here.
1 was still with you, didn't I?
I
Yeah.
smashed a guy's head. I'm having plenty of fun.
All right,
Yeah,
Balthazar getting attacked first because I feel like I
Bring
can
it.
hit him, and I'd rather feel good first after that. So, all right, there we go. 24 to hit
That will.
with an Orc's knuckle dagger for 7 points of piercing damage on the first hit.
Oh no.
Second hit.
Okay.
How far away? How far away is?
You could attack him if you have an ability. He's like
Okay.
right behind you, though.
Okay, yeah, I've got retributive strike, so.
Go for it.
All right, so first, whatever the damage is, you
7.
take 5 less,
Oh, that's nice.
and then I'll strike him with basically like an attack of opportunity.
All right,
17
that hits.
for 8 damage.
All right, so it doesn't kill him, but it hurts. When he gets hit in the back, he strikes again. This is a 18 to hit Balthazar
That just hits.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That was max damage. Now on
So
Durgan.
remember, you take 5 off of that.
Oh, that too?
Well, how much damage? Was that the same attack, or was that a
No,
different?
this is
That
a
was
second
different
attack.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, no, you only take it off the first one.
Yeah. I already calculated that. Okay.
Okay, I missed the damage number. I guess that's why.
His third attack on Balthazar
Okay.
is going to be a bad miss. What'd you say your AC was? 16?
18.
18. So that is a critical fail. So
How
he will
fun.
be flat. He's not flat-footed from that necessarily. Let's say he breaks his weapon too, and he's going for the fisting of Balthazar. Next
Well,
time.
that's a
honey.
mistake.
Oh, honey, you don't want that. You don't
Well,
want that.
yeah, who knows? I mean, you got a lot of orifices that he can go for, like in your
I got all
arm.
kinds of extra bits.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Bring it on.
Skin flaps, All right, Durgan. This one, first attack, misses. That's probably a crit fail, 9.
Yeah, actually, I have 19, so that just crit fails.
All right, so he breaks it. He's now going to punch you in the face because he's mad. I'm rolling the wrong damage die for that, but it's okay. He crit fails. That's
Boom.
an 11.
Does he break his hand?
-4 is 7. Yeah, you know what? He'll do his own damage to himself. For 3 points to himself. He almost killed himself.
I'm just going to say your numbers mean nothing if this is how you fight.
Quantity over quality.
Pretty much. He's not going to attack the third time because he's too busy holding his hand. And that was all of their turn. Go ahead, Balthazar, while I look up other stuff.
So I got one homeboy that's still in front of me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's like real hurt, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's not as cool as I want it to be. Ooh!
Did I forget the girl? No, I didn't. I did all the arrow shots.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get one of his dead friends to kill him. I'm gonna use animate dead on the guy whose brains I smashed in.
So the body just like stands up.
Yep.
And starts
That's all
attacking.
3 actions. That's all 3 actions to do that.
Okay.
But
he's gonna do a punch attack on him.
Hell yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Make just a straight 20 roll then.
All right. Where'd I leave my roller?
And this guy just broke his weapon, so beat a 13. And it'll be 1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning.
I got a 15.
That'll hit.
And you said what's the damage?
1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning.
Roll the 4 on the die. 7.
So yeah, that does kill him. So what's it look like as this headless body stands back up and pummels his
I want it to
friend?
be we're standing relatively near a wall.
Oh yeah.
So
near the stairs.
This is straight out of Game of Thrones. There's a scene later on in Game of Thrones after Qyburn reanimates Gregor Clegane where he just like comes up behind a dude who's taking a piss against a wall and just smashes his skull into a wall. And I think this guy is just standing next to him, and then like behind him, his dead buddy just stands up headless because I smashed his skull in. But just the dude's like talking shit to us, and the guy just comes up behind him and just pushes his face into the wall and smashes his skull. And then the dude just lays back down and dies.
Love it.
So good. He's still around for another minute if I need him, actually, but I don't know if I'll need him.
Durgan.
All right, I am going to take a swing at this guy. Plus 9. So 17 and 9, so 26.
Yes, hits.
Okay. Is that a crit or is that just a regular hit?
That is a crit.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to matter though.
Probably not. So that is.
He's got 2 hit points.
Okay, I rolled max, so that is 24 damage.
Overkill.
So you overkilled by 22. What does this look like?
I think it just looks like I just kind of slice him in half, like from shoulder to hip.
Yup, it's effortless.
Yeah,
it's literally like cutting through cheese.
Yeah, it's like a hot knife through butter, basically. Yep. No resistance. I almost fall over just from the fact that I was expecting there to be at least some.
He might be a malnourished orc.
Yeah, he must have been.
I'm seeing this moment very anime, where it's like you cut through him, and then like a second later, it like slides off.
Yeah, like from his point of view, you just see like the camera just kind of like go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all the ones down here, right? Like, there's no other ones.
I I may have crossed off the wrong ones at a point in time because I wrote all the blocks together. I got 2 more guys somewhere. I don't know.
Those are up by us.
Okay.
I think.
I think I wrote
we
them
have
down as they were up there. But
we have a lot. I'm getting a little nervous.
So we've killed 5 down here.
1,
we've done all right for
2,
ourselves.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are totally dead, and 2 are still alive, plus the chick.
Yeah, those are all with Scrim, Crick, and I. So
Okay.
So
do you want to come join us?
yeah, so those stairs, like
party.
they went to a door, right? Like there was
Yeah.
a way to get into the tower. Okay, I'll just take my move actions. Actually, how hurt is Balthazar?
He's been hit a few times. He's hurt.
I'm not doing great.
Okay, yeah. I'll move up next round there, but I'm just gonna turn to Balthazar, and I will use my. I believe I have combat medicine. Let me just double check that.
If you could just pop that back in, that would be great.
Yeah, battle medicine. Okay, so I'm going to use my heal on you, my medicine check.
I think where Balthazar swung his mace, his shoulder is just like hanging out. Exerted himself a little too much.
Yeah, I'll put that back in for you. So the DC is 20 because I'm an expert now. I have 16 plus 8. Yeah, that does it. So you get 2d8 plus 10 back.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot.
Jeez, yeah, that's good rolls too. You get 23 back.
That will put me almost at full.
Wow.
1 point off.
Okay, and then with my last action, because that's only one action to do that, and Balthazar was right there.
So that's 2,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, so I'll just take my move action and move up towards the stairs.
Actually, so to move to Balthazar, it would have been a movement.
Oh, would it have been? Okay.
Yeah, because you had the orcs between you.
Between us, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine then.
So
That'll
that
be
is
my
awesome.
3. Yep.
All right, Scrim. There's 2.
So they're still like in front of us. Like, so me and Muriel are up at the front, and then and Rick is behind us lobbing. So I'm gonna try.
It's the exact same formation. You 2 and Crick against 2 orcs and the chick.
But I'm gonna go for one of the orcs that's fending off the door.
Yep.
So first attack, 22 to hit.
Hits.
For just a plain old 5 damage.
All right, so you hit him. You stab him. He's still going. Yep, -4.
So same guy, just the total like. So that's my short sword again, -4. With that's going to be a miss. So 14 miss.
Barely.
Okay. Third attack is at -8.
Yes.
For me with the short sword. Okay. -8. Here we go. Nope. 11. Damn it.
Miss. All right. It is Muriel's turn. You've got the 2. One is that Scrim has messed up pretty bad. The other one's hurt, but not as bad.
The other guy should be hurt too. Okay, so Muriel's not looking so great, you guys. She's got arrows in her shoulder. She's got blood pooling out everywhere. And she's like, she turns and she looks at Crick and Scrim and she's like, you guys got to get out of here. And then she is going to attack the guy that was on Scrim.
Okay.
And that's 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that's 9 points.
You kill him.
Sweet.
What's that look like?
So Muriel had taken her sword, right? And she slashes off the other side of these arrows. And it almost looks like she half like falls into this guy, just narrowly missing Scrim with the pointy side of her sword.
Right.
And then she looks at the other guy who's there, and she's gonna attack him too.
Okay.
$24.
Hits. Not a crit, though. So close.
12 points of damage.
That will kill him, though.
And she just takes like a huge sigh, and she just looks at this lady, and she's gonna, you know what, actually she's gonna look at this lady, and she's gonna say, do you really want to do this? And she's gonna use that trigger action that she has and try and demoralize her.
Okay.
And that is a 27.
To hit the girl?
Just on an intimidate check to demoralize her.
All right. She does not seem impacted by that.
Well, I wouldn't be if I was looking at me too right now.
Oh, actually, demoralized, they make a will save.
Oh, they do have to make a save?
Like an opposing
Oh, no, against
save?
their will. It's against their will DC. So whatever their will bonus is plus 10 is the DC.
So
higher than 27.
27.
17.
So you crushed her.
Go for it. So what would that do to her?
It's just she.
I know, what would
It's
that do to her?
just
Negative 2. Frightened 2.
she's just a,
Frightened
like,
2?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. All right, Crick.
Scared of you.
Hey, lady, need a light? It's a 19 to hit.
That will hit thanks to her frightened too.
Nice. That is going to be a 8 points of damage because I'm just going to pour all the splash on her.
8 points. Is pretty damn good. She's still standing though. So she just goes up in flames even more.
We'll try that one more time. And that's a natural one.
Oh! Yes! How much damage do you take?
Let's see. I will take 4.
You have fire resistance, don't you?
Yeah, before the fire resistance.
This isn't the first time he set himself on fire.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
He's really good at hurting himself.
I am pretty good at it.
He's basically like one of the Three Stooges of Pathfinder.
I think most of the damage he's taken this campaign so far has been self-inflicted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's almost killed himself.
Between that and the bees.
The bees, man.
So it only knocks 1 off, so I'll end up taking 3 points of fire.
I think we need to campaign for Dave to get new dice. I'm sure, Dave over there needs more dice. It's not like companies throw dice at Nerdarchy.
It doesn't actually matter. The dice hate me.
Maybe it's your technique. You got to work on the wrist technique.
Spin on it.
Yeah, that's why I have like 40 sets, and they all usually suck. So.
It's technique, guys. It's user error.
It's all about the technique.
All right. Do you have any more actions?
I do. But I am going to. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I only have 1 action left. Like, what does it take to drink a potion?
An action.
Okay, so I will then drink a potion.
Okay.
And heal myself.
Guys, you could demoralize as your first action to really set you up to hit them in the second and third without attack penalties on the second.
Mine's a trigger.
Yeah, hers is a reaction though.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think you have to be trained in intimidation. Oh, I am actually.
I have a plus 11 to intimidate, and I have a feat that lets me demoralize people just by looking at them. And I just never used it.
You should probably keep that in mind.
Get on
'cause
that, man.
Yeah, I
I
never
should
thought of
really
it
use
until
that.
just now, so that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah,
Probably
so
gonna
I'll get 6 back when I slug a
Yeah, because I think I tried to do it once and I failed, so I just never bothered doing it again.
Gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
scary as hell.
No, I was there. My intimidate's pretty high.
Okay.
That high charm.
All right. It is her turn.
So does she take her persistent damage at the beginning or the end of her?
Yeah, how has she been
Persistent-
doing with that persistent damage?
I forgot about
take
Been
it.
taking that?
Take it at the end of her turn.
End of her turn. Okay.
Yeah.
And she can put
I
it
think
out.
she's
at
got
the
a couple turns to catch up on, right?
Well,
One.
last turn I never rolled for her to get rid
Oh.
of it either. So, and she gets a chance to get rid of it first, right?
No, she takes the damage first and then.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll do it at the end of this turn because we all forgot.
So do those stack or is it just the one you just have it once?
I think typically you just do whatever's the highest one.
Okay.
Because there have been some things
Certain
that I've
ones
seen
say
where
they
it
stack.
specified that it stacks. Yeah. I think that like that blood golem or blood ooze, whatever it was, I think it specified that their persistent damage stacked with itself.
Okay. Or like if they were different types, would that matter?
No, if they were different types, then I think they would be done separately for each one.
Okay. All right. Her turn. So first action, she's going to shoot her bow straight ahead at Marielle.
She can't shoot a bow. She's standing right next to me.
You didn't move, did
Right?
You didn't have any movement to move.
I was attacking. Oh,
You attacked
I guess
the dudes.
I'm 5 feet away from her. You can do that.
There were 2 dudes in between you and her. You killed
I
both
think
the
you're
dudes.
10 feet away.
Yeah, you're like 5 to 10 feet away.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's not how I was picturing it in my head.
Sorry.
It's a like very small space.
It is. 24 to hit.
Mhm.
All right. You're going to take 8 points of piercing damage. As she does this, she then opens the door behind her and she moves into this space down here. And that's it. You don't see what else she does.
So,
there.
as she opens the door and moves into that space, Muriel looks over at Scrim and Crick, and she just collapses into a heap on the floor.
Oh,
Are
are
you
you
down?
dying one?
Yeah, you've done like 45 points of
You're so
damage.
defensive about it. I was
me.
just asking. I don't know. I don't keep
Just
track. It's not like, I
like
got a
you're
sheet.
shocked.
It's not like over here I have a tally of, all right, I've done 10 to this person, 45 to this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you've done like yeah,
She didn't wait
40.
to see what happened to you. She literally shot and
44
ran.
points of damage.
The interact with the door and then the walk was all her actions. So Balthazar outside.
Have left. We just killed everybody. What's left?
Joining the rest of the group.
Oh, okay.
The woman. that
Coming
ran.
to save your sister.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
we don't know what's going on there, but we just know
She
that
just ran inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and save my sister's skin.
You probably can't. Well, it would take you 2 movements, I think, to get up the stairs.
Like,
Okay.
and then an action to open the door.
Yeah. So
I'll just do
you
that then.
you can get up there. Once on the third action, I would assume you try to open the door. It is locked. So, however, Crick and Scrim can see the handle going as you're trying to open the door. And
It's Balthazar.
it would then be Durgan's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna run up to join Balthazar. So that's 2 actions, right?
Yes.
Okay. My third action, I
Gonna
see
plow
that
the door?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to kick the door down.
Athletics.
Sure. 18 to 22.
You smash through this crude door. I wouldn't say it's crude. It's just a normal wooden door. But you crack through it. And you see standing there Scrim. On the ladder, you see Crick who's on fire. And on the floor.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Sorry, how much damage does she take again? A 3? I think
yeah,
persistent. Okay.
Yeah.
And I need to beat a 15 on the roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now like I said, she can take 2 actions to lower the DC from 15 to 10.
But she didn't have 2 actions, so nope.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, she can stop, drop, and roll, basically. Yeah.
All right, Scrim. Muriel falls before you. Durgan busts through the door. You see Balthazar and Durgan standing there.
Scrim knows that both of them have the power to maybe bring back Muriel, and he more wisely does not. But he's going full speed after the orc who dropped his friend.
Okay. When you go into the next room down here, you close the distance really quick. Let me read. I read aloud text. All right, so that's the door. The doors swing wide, which obviously it's already open, to reveal a small reception hall. A worn carpet stretches from the doors to another double door across the way. To the right is a curved wall with a map of the nearby area painted on it. Spite's cradle is in the center, with lines drawn to all the nearby major settlements, and noting travel times by horse, where Etrans Folly should be. There is only a simple legend that reads, Ruins of Plaguestone. But. You see, standing, or not standing, but perched above you, on the chandelier, is 2 Zephyrhawks.
Okay. Scrim does not know what a Zephyrhawk is. Is this a bird that is bigger than Scrim?
Probably.
More importantly, does Scrim see?
It's a Zephyrhawk is like an air elemental.
Oh.
But yeah, it's
Scrim has no intention of fighting things that he can't even reach. So,
but it does look like a hawk.
Yeah, Scrim is hauling ass through to the other doors.
Okay.
And Scrim not sneaking shouldn't have any problem getting there on round 2, yeah?
You actually within 1 movement got to the woman with the bow.
Okay, then attack and stab we will.
Okay.
Fury. Hallelujah 20.
Oh, nice.
That would be a natch for a summative 29. Feel the pain.
29 damage?
No. 29 to hit. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely crits. She's only demoralized 1 now, so that is not a crit. Oh wait, no, with your 20 though.
He rolled that 20, yeah.
2 a crit. So yes, you're right. It is a crit.
So it's I rolled a 6 for the short sword, so +4 times 2, so 20 total damage. Do I get sneak attack because she was running away?
You don't need it. She's dead.
No? Okay.
She's dead anyway. So you drop her, and these Zephyrhawks lock onto you, just so you know.
Yep. Gonna be running for cover.
They're on you like a hawk.
Yeah, but is there a couch?
No couch in this area. This is kind of like a foyer. You see a rug, and that's all you see on the floor. There's no furniture, but then you see that painting on the wall.
Scrim doesn't care about painting. Scrim's trying to get out of this room. So if there's double doors across the way,
yep, there are.
Basically imagine run, stab, keep running. That's my big 3.
So you can get to the door, but interacting with the door is another.
That's fine. I'm not, I see big birds that are bigger than Scrim out of the corner of the eye.
They're not bigger. I did look. They are small.
Okay. Equal to,
big small birds.
Scrim's running.
They're chickens made out of air.
Giant chickens.
Yeah, but you can't eat them because they're air. It's revenge for all those chickens you ate.
You don't eat air chickens, you huff.
I wasn't sneaking, so I'm serious. After the stab, he just, as he's running to the door, he just yells like, giant chickens.
All right. Muriel,
he's probably fine.
You guys hear Scrim say, giant chickens. Muriel, so she gets to make 1 death save. Or it's not a death save in this, though, is it? It's like something else.
It's a fortitude. No, it's a flat check, actually. 10 plus her dying value. So she wasn't dropped by a critical, was she?
No.
Okay, yeah, so 11.
Nope. All right, so then she drops to dying 2.
Yep.
All right. And it's Crick's turn.
I will go tilt back Meryl's head and drop a elixir of life on her, so she'll get 3 hit points back.
Awesome. So she's alive with 3 hit points and dying or wounded 2.
Wounded 1.
And I will go over to where
even though she dropped to dying 2?
Yep. Yeah, just with when you get up from being unconscious, you just have wounded 1.
Gotcha.
And then if she gets knocked down again and then gets back up, it's wounded 2.
Oh.
Believe me, I am very familiar with how the wounded
I know. I know
interact
you
with
are.
each other. Yeah.
You're being nice. So okay, cool. Crick, now you resuscitated her. Her eyes open. She looks up at her handsome hero, and because you could be a very handsome goblin. And what would you like to do with your last action?
I want to. There's open doors, right?
There's one open door on the south side of this room, and stairs that go down.
I want to just go to the door and look out.
Yep, you see the orcish woman dead on the floor, clearly by a ravaged, deranged goblin who is running to the other doors, but you see the air chickens, we're going to call them now, above on the chandelier. 2 of them.
How hurt are you, Scrim?
And you see a blood trail from Scrim.
Not too bad. I'm down. I'm not quite at half.
Okay.
Because I never healed from the last session, so I'm at 24 of 40.
We rested overnight. You should be back to full before we started all.
Oh
this.
shoot, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Okay.
All right.
And then Crick will look out, see what's going on, and not draw attention to himself.
Oh yeah, they don't. The hawks have turned their backs towards you. They're looking down at your brother. All right. So the first one is going to attack your brother. It can make a wing attack, so it is going to do that. That's not going to hit. 15.
Nope.
All right, second one with the agile property. Oh, another 15.
Nope.
-4, so that's actually 11. What's your armor class?
Because I know that they're there, I believe I get nimble dodge. So
Okay.
So that's a total of 22 with nimble dodge.
So that's a critical fail. Yeah, okay. So it's just not going to do its third. Okay, cool. The other one is going to do a single attack. All right, there we go. 29.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
That's barely.
For 8 points of slashing damage. So you feel the wind against your back, and then all of a sudden this slashing, almost like a paper cut, straight across your back, shoulder blade to shoulder blade with the first attack. Second attack.
Chicken wing.
Actually, it's going to do circling attack with its next one.
No.
It makes 2 wing attacks, then flies up to half its speed again to return to its original location. The second half of this movement doesn't trigger reactions. Both attacks count towards the Zephyr attack's multiple attack penalty, but the penalty doesn't increase till after. So, these attacks are at -4 for this one. Both of them are 16. Does that hit?
Nope.
All right, then they miss. So, all right, that's it. That's not too bad. And it is now Balthazar's turn. You see your sister on the ground. She did just get resuscitated by Crick, but she's still lying on her back.
I can take care of her if you want to help out the goblins.
But risky surgery, though, Durgan. Risky surgery.
Well, risky surgery might put her into Wounded 2 territory.
Do it.
Now I got a better idea.
Is there a better idea than risky surgery? Let's be real here.
I can think of one.
Durgan just gave me all of this awesome life. Cheers for that, bro. So now it's time for Spirit Link.
Oh, fine. I'm sure Muriel would want you to do risky surgery.
I mean, she can't speak.
She's conscious. She can.
She's conscious.
Yeah. It's like you're arguing if you should pull the plug or not when she's like just.
She's still talking.
The bone saw. I'm here to help.
Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet.
You will be in a minute.
Muriel's just like, no.
Yeah. You're not fooling anyone.
I love it.
I'm gonna give Muriel 2 HP of my own.
All right. And how is that 2 actions or 3?
That's 2.
Okay.
And I'll maintain that. So every turn you'll just keep getting 2 HP from me. And then spend the rest of mine just to move, get further in with the goblins.
Okay. No problem. You're able to do so. One of them is at the other door. The other one's down in the other room. Are you going into that other room?
Yes.
Okay. So you're, how much? You had what? 1 more action to move?
Correct.
Okay. So you're able to get into that room. You're at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Cool. And it is Durgan's turn.
Okay. So I will move up to Muriel, and I will use my battle medicine on her.
Okay.
And 18 and 8, so that succeeds. And she gets 15. So she gets 25 back.
All right.
And I think I will also. How's she looking after that?
She's like, if you had to put a percentage on it, she's like 75%.
Okay, I'll hold off on the lay on hands then. So that was 2 actions, and my third, I'll just move up to join Balthazar and the goblins.
All right, yeah, you're able to get right behind Balthazar.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right, Scrim, you've got these air. We're just going to call them air chickens behind you. They're up, though. One of them went right back to the chandelier. The other one is hovering behind you, flapping its wings, about to attack.
Within reach?
Yes.
Yeah! Swing it up. I'm going chicken golfing.
Who's going chicken golfing?
Chicken golfing is a hell of a
We's
thing.
going chicken golfing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we is. 19 plus 9 is 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Feel it. For 7.
All right.
Second attack. And yeah! At -4 is not probably gonna. So 11 minus 4 is 7 plus 9 is 16 hit.
16 will not hit.
Okay. Third failed stab. We'll see by some miracle. No. Nope. 4 plus 4 is 8. Done.
All right. That crit fails. Luckily,
8?
Yeah, 8 is a crit fail.
Oh, wow.
So there's nobody near you, though. So this time, I'm going to just roll my d6. I probably won't have anything happen. Yeah, you're safe. Nothing happened. No consequences. You almost cut your leg, though.
Okay.
And with that, it is Muriel's turn. So you are awake.
All right. So Muriel is feeling much better now. She's going to, I assume, get up, takes an action.
Yes.
And then she's going to head into the other room where Scrim is. And these are...
So that second action gets you where Durgan is.
Oh, okay.
So like just inside the room.
Yeah. But it's in the entryway room with the...
Yeah, you're almost down to the floor. You're going down the stairs.
Okay.
You and Durgan are side by side on the stairs.
So are they flying around?
One of them's up to the chandelier again, and the other one is behind your friend, about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I will shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Um, 24.
Hits.
And being that Muriel is so good with her crossbow, she does a whole 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Solid, yeah, it's a
Ace.
strong one. A strong one.
Yeah, that wasn't that strong. Not strong at all. I'm so sad.
Yeah, 2 is the strong number.
Yes,
So
exactly.
close.
A strong 2.
Okay. Trying so hard.
All right, Crick. Oh, yeah, that was your turn. All right, Crick.
Rick is going to do something he's never done before. He's going to pull out his sling and attack the one that is attacking his brother at a
Not
21.
a sling.
I love it. So you're doing it from on top of the stairs, like barely in the
Yeah.
room, kind of like around the corner. Go for it.
21?
That just hits.
Oh, that's not good. I did get the superior number and do 2 points of damage.
There we go. A strong 2, baby.
I mean, that should be
You got
enough
the
right there,
strong
right?
Number. That's
All right.
enough for anyone.
Yeah, you hit.
So, I mean, a 21 just barely hit. I'm not sure I should attack again. But, I will anyway. Why not? Oh, that's a 13.
That's okay. That's not a critical fail, so you're good.
All right.
Didn't hit
And,
your brother.
yeah. So then I'll duck back into the room.
All right. I love it. So you got full cover. All right, it's their turn. This one is going to attack your brother again. First attack. I rolled a nat 20.
Ouch.
So this feels a little bit more intense than a paper cut. I'm just saying. It hits right. It almost feels like it hits the exact same spot, except this time it feels like if you were an envelope, this is a letter opener just slicing you wide open.
Ow.
For 14 points, Scrim. How does that do? How does that look? Still standing? 14 points, Scrim.
Oh yeah.
Still up? Okay, cool. It's now going to do its thing where it flies around. Yes. Okay, it's going to fly around doing its circling attack on you. It doesn't provoke any opportunity attacks. This is -4 for each attack. So 26 on one. The other one's a crit fail.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
22.
Oh, okay. So it's not a crit. Okay, so you take another 8 points. All right, now the one on the chandelier is going to attack. I'm going to roll to see who attacks. Does it attack Muriel or Durgan? All right, Durgan it is. All right, it's going to do its regular attack first. That misses. That's a 15. It's now going to do its circling attack on you, -4.
Okay.
I got a natural 20 and a 13 -4 is 9. So the nat 20 for 20 points of damage.
Oh, come on. All right, that's fine. The first hit I take in combat at a penalty was still a critical.
That's true.
Orcs are crit magnets.
Yeah, nat 20 plus 11 is 31 -4 is 27. But
Yeah, oh, the nat 20 regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I don't like that one anymore.
And it's Balthazar's turn. You
Yeah,
mind
got
linking
into
your
that.
sister?
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Just-
You can still give her 3 at every turn. I thought.
I give her 2 immediately. So I'll just take that off of me.
It's one action.
Yeah. There you go. Enjoy those 2 HP. From my Soul Siphon, which is just the most badass name for a spell in the game.
I definitely will enjoy it.
Take that. And then I ran down into that room.
Yep.
What do I got now facing me?
So there's 2 of these air elemental chickens, we're calling them now.
Yes, the air chickens.
One is behind Scrim. He is bleeding bad out of his back. And up top in the chandelier is another one that is perched up there. So that's the second one.
I'm going to use 2 actions.
It's 15 feet high, by the way. This room.
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Can I scare an air chicken? I'm trying to scare an air chicken. I'm going to cast Fear.
Okay, how's that work?
It's got to make a will save.
Birds are skittish, aren't they?
18.
Probably.
25. It made it.
It made it, but even on a success, it's still frightened 1.
Okay, frightened 1. Which one did you do that to?
The
Scrim one or
the Scrim one, yeah.
Okay, so it's frightened 1.
Frightened 1. That's all for me.
All right, Durgan.
Okay, so I'm going to run in, get next to Scrim.
Okay, that's 1 move.
Yep. Then I will attack with my second action.
Okay. This one's frightened 1.
Frightened 1. Okay. I rolled a 12 plus 9, so 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. And 7 and 4 for 11 damage.
Okay.
And then with my last action, I will do battle medicine on Scrim.
Okay.
Which is 1 action. Yep.
All right, Scrim. You might as well roll your heal.
Yeah. So Scrim, you get 22 back.
Oh. That totally negated that last deal. Damn it.
I'm okay with that.
I know you are. All right, Scrim, what you doing, buddy?
Kill.
All right. You sure you don't want to open the door and see what lies behind the magical door?
No, because I have to pee and we need to end this session. Kill. Miss. Oh my God. Come on, you guys. Miss.
Last one -8.
So 12, 16, and 10.
Miss. All right, Muriel.
All right. I guess I'm gonna keep shooting it. Right? There's not one up close that I can attack.
You can get to the one behind Scrim with 1 move.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
reloading a crossbow takes an action by itself.
Well, then I'll just drop the crossbow. I'm obviously going to do something excessively dramatic, like cartwheel over to.
Yep. So that'll be your
Scrim.
movement. Drawing your sword or whatever is 2, and you get an attack.
Okay, I got a 29 on my
That
panache.
Oh, that's not a crit. You don't need to do the panache. It's still the same.
No, she does because she was knocked unconscious.
Oh, good call. Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I had used it anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good.
So then to attack, I got a 24.
That'll hit.
For solid 4 points of damage.
Man, what happened to you when you got knocked unconscious?
I keep rolling 1s now.
Yeah, you're getting
Going really well. So I'm actually just gonna attack it again.
You can't. Your movement was 1, and then your.
Oh, I had to draw my sword. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Crick.
All right.
All right. Slinging away. Oh my God. The dice hate me so much. That's a 10.
That's a crit fail.
Nice.
So who we hitting? We hitting Durgan or Scrim? Evens or odds?
Let's see. We'll go with odds for Scrim.
Odds for Scrim. It is odds for Scrim. Roll your damage.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, brother.
You ping him right in his forehead.
It's okay.
Oh, try again. Oh my god, that's a 12. No, it's not a 12 because it's a minus
4
whatever.
or minus 5 for you, unless it's acid.
Yeah, it's another crit fail.
All right. All right, evens or odds?
I keep
Same?
it the same.
All right, Scrim.
Another 3.
You want to do
Worst
something?
part is you're basically like threading the needle around me because of how like large I am to hit him.
Oh, I love
Keeps
it.
moving. I'm sorry.
Do you want to do something with your third action?
Please
Yeah,
don't.
hide from my brother.
All right. First attack on Durgan.
Which one is attacking me?
The
Is
one
the one
next
that
to
was
you.
on? The one that was on Scrim? Okay.
Yep. That is a 20. That misses, right?
Nope, that hits.
Oh, I was ready to pick it up and roll again. Oh, for a whopping 7 points. I guess that's still pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, it did 20 to me last turn, or I took 20 last turn, so.
It's now going to do its circling attack.
And you say that one doesn't provoke reactions or just attacks
That's
of
what it says. It
opportunity?
says doesn't trigger reactions.
Okay.
Basically, he uses his first half of movement, and then he uses his second half to
Okay.
go back to his original spot. Is what happens. Okay. So -4 is plus. All right. So I got 120, and the other one is going to be a 14. So
Yeah,
the
the
20 is going to be 11 points of damage to Durgan.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now the one up on top of the chandelier is going to come down on Durgan.
Bless you, Durgan. Bless you, Durgan.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be going down again because I only have 6 hit points left.
27 to hit.
Yep.
So they have a plus 4.
Yeah. I was hoping to get
Plus
through.
12.
Yeah, I
What's
was hoping
your-
to get through one combat without. Well, actually, hold on.
Just one session. without dying.
I'm going to use my orc ferocity.
Yep.
So I am at 1 hit point, but I have the wounded 1 condition.
But here comes his circling attack.
Yeah.
What? How many hit points do you have?
1.
No, I mean like total.
Oh,
What's your-
44, which
Oh,
I
okay.
lost in 3 attacks.
Okay.
All right. So circling
Going
attack
well.
is 2 attacks. -4. Okay. So 11 on the die, -4 is 7. Plus 11 is 18. Does that hit?
That misses.
All right. The other one was even lower, so he doesn't hit. So you're lucky.
Okay.
You're at
Okay.
1. You're good. All right. Woo! With that, you guys feel the wind in the room picking up. Swirling winds. And we're after 11:30, and I've always said 11:30 be the hard cutoff, didn't I? So we will end the session right there, not knowing what Balthazar is going to do. I'm writing down everyone's initiative right now.
Balthazar goes next.
Balthazar is next, so I will but you're our last one in the initiative order. So,
Yep.
And we'll pick up next time in 2 weeks. Who knows? We might finish this dungeon. We might be able to wrap up at the end of next session. Next session could be the final
Could be
time.
the grand finale.
Or the dungeon
Could be.
finishes us.
That's true. Or 2 sessions now could be the end of the Fall of Plaguestone. We will see. But with that, guys, thank you guys for watching. The links to all of these fine people are in the description below. Go follow all of them. They got Twitch channels, YouTube channels, all their socials. And this was Master the Game. I am Juice. We'll see you guys next time. Game on.
Nerdy.